Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. We have a special show for you tonight as we like to get you through the midpoint of the week here with some very exciting jewelry and a lot on the way that is going to be brand new. We've got some incredible designer pieces. Yes, there is a Brazilian Paraíba. Actually, it'll be one of our larger ones we've seen of late. Of course, we did have a very large 78 pointer that is already gone, but we are going to bring out a 28 pointer, which is a big deal in the Brazilian Paraíba world, except this one is also a fabulous cut. So we're going to see that on the way. If you are a collector looking for that incredible rarity, that is coming your way with a cert, as well as probably the most regal and elegant of necklaces we've ever seen here on the show. And I'm talking about not just tonight or recently, but ever. It is so incredible. We're going to see that on the way at Sapphires and Diamonds in Platinum. And we have a lot of other platinum pieces as well. Some really beautiful opals, some great diamond pieces. We've been seeing a lot of that platinum and 18 karat gold lately, which I know you guys are enjoying. I am too. So it's very exciting to see those fabulous new pieces as well tonight. And we're also going to have a great selection of affordable. It is not now. It's amazing how affordable we make platinum and 18 karat gold, it must be said. However, there's something really, really special coming up, a set that is going to be one of our rarest stones out there as far as what we see. Now, it may not be Brazilian Paraíba or Chameleon Diamond or Padbaracha Sapphire, but it is a stone that we don't see that often because of its one source nature. It is beautiful. And when we have had it, historically, it is very, very popular. So tonight, we are going to see ametrine, not just in a ametrine ring, but in ametrine earrings that match with it. So we're going to have a whole set opportunity, and it gets really, really affordable to get that set of jewelry. So I think you're going to enjoy that, as well as some wheels. We even have some other semi-precious stones that we're going to see that include 2 topaz varieties, a citrine. So it's not all going to be museum level expense to get in on your shopping tonight. So we've got something for everybody. And of course, if you have requests, get those in. We will actually, speaking of requests, I had one a little bit earlier this afternoon for our yellow diamond wonder ring. Honestly, didn't even know if it was here or in existence to show you because it's so popular. But luckily, we actually do have a couple available. So if you are interested, or maybe you've never seen it, or maybe you're going, you know what, I would love that wonder ring in my white diamonds to have a little bit of a pairing or something to go with it, because you know if you love the white diamond wonder ring, you're going to love something in another color because you know the versatility it brings. So we'll have that coming up in this hour. We'll show you the yellow diamond wonder ring, which I know is not here very often, and it's going to be a wonderful value. Not only that, but it's a better value if you get 2. So stick around. That's going to be happening, as well as some brand new items. We've got some blue zircon that's brand new. We've got a yellow diamond. Of course, what would our shows be without a beautiful yellow diamond opportunity? We're going to have that for you, as well as, you know what, a couple surprises along the way also. So I won't give away everything, but those are some of the highlights that we're going to see. And see, you know, in sports, when you watch sports, you know, you have to wait till the end of an event to see the highlights. Here, you get a little sampling of the highlights right here off the top. So it's really kind of a nice little thing. So let's start off with something that's a highlight. If you want a patriotic piece, how about this? It's a one of a kind in some solid 18 karat gold. And I love it because it's going to have a combination of 3 of our favorites, right? It's got the sapphires and it's got the diamonds, and then there are rubies as well. And it's going to be 1119830 to get us going with a one of a kind. Remember, there are many one-of-a-kinds throughout the show tonight. So if you have a little bit of an inkling that you think you might want to be the collector, the right home for said piece of jewelry on the air, you probably want to dial in really, really early. That's going to be the key, of course. But look at this. Now, we didn't go overboard with, like, it's not a flag design. It's not, you know, because we've done those, and those are really, really fun, as well as, you know, I think a little bit more limiting, though, sometimes. Maybe you're not wearing that every day. I think this is a piece, because of the design, it is a piece you could really have that patriotic look with those stones at play, but you can really wear it every day. Or even maybe, because it's got a little bit of the swirling wrap style with the band, you could actually probably stack that with a lot of things that you already have and that you already wear. So it's an exciting piece. It's 63 points in total weight here of your sapphires and your diamonds and your rubies. We'll try it on. It stays in the white gold. This is not one of our own. We do have, when there are those designer pieces that are not from our in-house factory, then that means that we do have to leave them the way they are. Otherwise, most of you well know, we're going to be able to change gold colors and do all that customization for you on our own pieces. So keep that in mind. And always point out when and when that's not. So take a look at this to get us started here. It's a beautiful look here when you see it's got that really special kind of, again, you meet here with that diamond's going to go all the way top to bottom from side to side, but then you've got the rubies and the sapphires almost acting as a bypass there. They're meeting halfway. way, if you will. So beautiful look, and they're all diamond cut, of course, on the rubies and the sapphires. So they're getting an extra powerful glisten you don't always see, and we're going to make it really affordable for you and not $24.99 affordable. That's a great value. Have you looked at 18 karat gold recently? I mean, obviously, when gold goes up, the more purity you have in that gold, the more expense you're going to pay for those higher levels in the metal. So when you get 75% pure gold, like you do here, well, that's going to be a little more pricey. So it's not here, though. We defy those odds. We get you great value. We give you the huge discount, and we're going to make it better than $999. So there it is, under $1,000, which makes it very fair. But I'm a big believer that on pieces that are maybe a little more distinctive or a little bit more unique like this, we have to really make them a really nice price so that you can get that chance to pick it up, even if it's something that you're wearing, you know, more seldom or sparingly, right? Even if it's something you're only going to wear on, you know, patriotic holidays or what have you. If that's your fun, you know, that's your Memorial Day piece and your, you know, 4th of July piece and all those great ideas, you can do that because you didn't have to invest thousands and thousands of dollars. But you might be surprised how often you wear it. And just, you know, for a lot of us who really want to show that patriotic pride every single day, well, this gives you that opportunity to do so. And better yet, I'll make it better than $9.99 for you. So we'll take it really, really low. That's what we're going to do all night long. So get ready. It's a lot of savings to be had in this jewelry show tonight. And this is going to be yet one here to start us off right. It's going to be $888 instead. So how about that to really make it simple, really make it easy? And that'll be sending that one out the door very quickly. I have a feeling we'll give it 30 seconds. And then we're going to go on to we have a Tahitian pearl pendant on the way. Do you guys remember in the last couple of days we saw a couple of pendants that are actually 2 ways to wear? Even one was 3 ways to wear. We've actually got another one today, but it features a really special imperial topaz. So we'll see that for you as well, and so much more. Like I said, get requests in. Those are really, really not just welcome, but really encouraged. So yes, and oh, look at that clock and everything. Tony feeling all, are you just extra revved up after that big day off yesterday, Tone? Be honest, right? Just all, no, he's always given us the couture clocks, as we like to call it, right? Okay, never said that before, but you know, now it works. Okay, so let's get to our Tahitian pearl, and then I'm not gonna wait. Now, speaking of 2 ways to wear, this is kind of the way that all started. A design like this. Now, if you're going, well, I'm not sure, really, is that something that I'm gonna really enjoy and really use? I think you will. And this actually may be a little more difficult to show just based on the fact that it is multiple ways to wear it. Well, let me explain. So you've got this bail where it's all done in pave, and this will be 1120077. You see that? That's the bail with that bezel set diamond. You have the pave at first and then the bezel set, right? And then this aspect here, that's really interesting, right? Because that's going to go all the way around. So that'll give you your first hint. Now, if you're thinking, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to reverse that, well, you may not, because you want to show off this 13mm pearl. Let me show it on the hand here, give you an idea of the size, and then we'll show you how this will spin. And actually it spins 360 degrees, and so you decide where you want to wear it. Do you want your pearl right up front? Let me put that up front for you. Or do you want to spin it around so that you would still see some aspects of your pearl but get this gold designer overlay with it? Here's the length that you're going to have from top to bottom with that 13mm pearl. That is just the beginning. Look at that, 1.25 inch top to bottom. A beautiful pave, and then again pave around it. And then if you spin it, this is easy. No, it's not complicated. Now again, that's something you may or may not want to use, but if you do, they still took the time and care to put that pave diamond all the way around that top piece there, so that you have, it looks like it's supposed to be that way. It looks like that was designed with the front in mind. There's still your bail, which is still going to show off those diamonds, but then you spin it because other days you want to see that pearl face forward, all that beautiful glow and color you get. That's another way to wear it. I'll put it up against my neckline so you can see it there for the next, my next trick, if you will. And that's what it looks like from a distance away, just for another perspective on what that's all about and how stunning this is to get when you have, again, if you wear a lot of black and white, right? If you love that spectator look, if you want something specialty, something unique and different and designer, that is it right there, but it's still a top-notch pearl. So I don't want to get lost on the fact that there's a really cool design element. This is still a really, really strong Tahitian pearl, and you know that because when you have greens, blues, purples, aquas, all those colors you get all the way around. Remember, that's not something we add. That's the beauty of the natural black pearl. So you're getting all of that detail in a perfectly round 13mm, and it's also going to be a really affordable price tag that's got a $19.99 wonderful TVON price. We're going to do better than that. And there you can see how it's going to look there with that diamond pave end cap, if you will. And it's going to be only $777 instead. And I just want to show you all those angles again, because the texture of the gold with those cutout pear-shaped details make it a lot of fun to. If you want to wear it, you know, again, 2 different ways, you can, and it's not a complicated design to really create or move or change. So by the minute, by the moment, even by the occasion, by the moment, like literally, you know, you think about, oh, maybe I'll change it day to night. You wouldn't even have to wait for the occasion to change, and then I'll spin that bail around, show it to you again on the hand here so you can see it that direction. Again, that size is impressive, and to get it for $777 is kind of wild here. And it's just giving it a polish while I'm at it. So that's going to be a $777 deal, and if you want to face up, I think that's probably what you're going to do because that's an extraordinary pearl in that really unique and rare color, so that's probably how you want to leave it. But again, options are good. White gold only, solid $18K on this one too, by the way. So one more bonus and benefit you get in this pendant is that it is also that 18 karat gold. So that is really special. So 777, let me know, let me know. Then we've got some gold quartz here, diamond pendants. Are you ready to see some of our new designer pieces? Or how about one of the best star sapphires we've ever had? And guess what? It's purple. Of all the colors in the world and all the rare, rare stones out there, it is purple. But before I do anything else, I want to get you ready. We do have that yellow diamond piece coming up here. We'll do that right at the bottom of the hour. So I know that hasn't been here in quite some time. So we'll see that shortly. Here we have a yellow diamond wonder ring. If you missed it at the top of the show, we've got the yellow diamond wonder ring. We only have a couple left, which is why I keep on letting you know I don't want anyone to miss it. So we'll do it right at the bottom of the hour. That's in 18.5 minutes. If you are synchronizing your watches, okay, we're going to be ready because I don't want you to miss it because we have so few. So it's only one choice to make. It's only yellow gold. So the only thing you're going to choose is how many do you need and what size do you want. And that's going to pair up with all your fabulous jewelry you have at home, much like your white diamond wonder ring will. So that's a good one. But I want to show you some unique pieces. So it's never, hardly ever, that we get to see items like this. You know, we spend so much time in the space of super exotic, super rare, super unusual, all of that, right? That's where we spend a lot of our time here, and I love that. And we're going to show you a Brazilian Paraíba in just a few moments that is certified 28-pointer, practically a round. It's gorgeous. That's coming. But before we do that, I want to show you some stones that are beloved, that are really the mainstay if you walk into any retail store across the earth, really, not just here in the States, but beyond. We are going to bring you stones we hardly ever see. So what does that mean? You're still going to get a higher quality than you typically would. We're going to bring out stones I know we get a lot of requests for. There are 2 of the blue topaz stones that are going to be coming up on this little mini wheel. It's going to be our beautiful, beautiful London blue, which is in a really rare cut you're going to love. We also have some really beautiful Swiss blue, same thing, unusual cutting. And then you're going to get a citrine option, which all birthstones for the upcoming months, I should say, because November, of course, is the month that we talk about. Citrine is the birthstone traditionally, and then December being topaz, the blue topaz. So keep that all in mind. We're going to show you 3 options. This is the beauty of it. If you're thinking, well, I could probably walk in any store, she just said, and find citrine and blue topaz. Yes, you can. But what you're not going to find are these exclusive cuts in these really unique designs. So we're going to break them out here, show you all 3 at once. I think a lot of our collectors may very well want to get 2 or even 3. And if that sounds over the top lavish to you, well, that's because you haven't seen the value yet. And that's where it really gets interesting. I'm going to start with the one that is the most bold of the 3, which we're up close here. And take a look at this because that is, you can see, now suddenly we're realizing, oh yeah, I'm not going to find that anywhere else. No, you will not. That is a specialty round. Yes, it's a round at the core, but it has what we call checkerboard faceting all the way across the stone. That's not it though. The same kind of facet pattern is going to be in the back. So you get this really cool round stone to start, checkerboard faceting across every bit, and then it does look very winter wonderland, or maybe it's just because, I don't know, we dipped below 80 degrees today and I was like, oh, I felt like fall. Like there was a little bit of breeze, like a little wind in the air, and I could sense it. We don't have leaves that change color, but I could sense the fall in the air perhaps. So now it'll be back up at 90 next weekend, so we're not going to get too excited. But I really just think that maybe it's that kind of, you know, we can feel that upcoming icy winter vibe. That's really special. Now this is the London blue. So for those of you that want a little winter kind of wonderland, I think that really gives me like a little icy snowflake kind of look in a design, but almost star-like. And then we have this one, which you see the difference here between Swiss blue in the middle and then London blue on the side. And then, as promised, Here it is, that specialty beautiful citrine. So that is actually next month's birthstone. Really good Madeira color though, so we're not talking about just any old citrine. It's not just yellow. It's got that pretty goldeny orange, also very autumnal. And then we have this fabulous trillion. That's the London blue with the designer style. And then of course, maybe, well, certainly the most bold, maybe the most certainly bright, crisp. I mean, really just unique there in the center here in that Swiss blue variety. We did not go with the sky blue because we see so much beautiful aqua that we decided maybe a bit better to show you, like if we're going to show you a bright blue or a lighter blue, there is a sky blue, which is that light, barely there blue. We like to see for that color aquamarines that are in the best of quality. So we're living kind of in that really high-end range of topaz here for you. The Swiss and the London, but I'll go through some carat weights. They're all going to be the same price, which is why they're up here together. And it's a really fun night to be able to get some opportunities you don't always see, right? That's exciting. So here we are, big value coming your way, and all three of these can be done in any gold you want. So you see we've had our designers kind of select their favorites. Yellow gold for the citrine, yellow gold for the London blue, and then if you want to go, you know, white gold, that great contrast and stark bright contrast with the Swiss blue, you can do that. But that's where you're going to choose your gold color, choose your size, all the things we like to do here, but you are getting exclusives. And they're not $1,000 and they're not $999. And remember, we're still setting them in 14 karat solid gold for you, but we are giving you all the customizations you want and look for in a great piece of jewelry so that you are getting top-notch material, you are getting the superstar quality, you're getting all of that, but you're not even paying $9.99. This is going to be your choice of if you want to get a couple, and if maybe you're thinking about, you know, if it's not too early. I mean, we're approaching mid-October, so it is not too early to start thinking about gift opportunities, gift moments here. That would be a great idea. If you know somebody's got a birthday coming up in the next 2 months, maybe that's you, and you want a really exemplary way to get your birthstone on your hand, this is the way to do it as well. But totally unique, award-winning designer mountings, nowhere else, exclusive to us, and they're not even $888 or $777. Want to bring it into the what we call semi-precious stones throughout the world. We've always referred to these three as semi-precious stones, but when they're in cuts like this and designs like this, I think we can all agree they get really, really special. And they're affordable. They're a great value. That's because they're here. So here's what we're going to do instead of $699. That's a great value as well. But remember, with solid gold, it's hard to do this in today's world and make solid gold anything with VS diamonds, which they all have. I'm going to go through some carat weights here because your largest is going to be the 4.5 carat, obviously in the middle there. That's your 4.5 carat checkerboard cut Swiss blue topaz. So 4.5 there, 10 points in diamonds. Then we go to the next size down, which is actually going to be the 279, which is your trillion London blue. So that's going to be that deeper blue, but not too dark. It's not too dark where you see navies or inkies or they suddenly you miss all the blues altogether. This is a 279 with 6 points in diamonds. And then we go over here with the citrine, and that's going to be your east-west at an angle pear-shaped stone. That's a 2 carat 13 Madeira citrine, and it's got 36 points in diamonds. So here's where you get the largest diamond weight, and we're going to blow them out right now. They're not even $699. Just kind of fun to see something that is a departure for us. We don't get to see all the time, and bring them to you at an affordable value that we also don't get to see all that often because they are $599 a piece while they last. And again, you're still getting all the luxury of options in gold color, options in ring size, making sure they're exactly how you want them to be with no extra expense on your part and no extra time either because it arrives ready to wear. You're not having to worry about, you know, running all over town, finding a jeweler who's still in business who can actually size and then finding out that it's $300 a size to get a ring size these days. You get it all done for you by us, so it's ready to go. So like I say, when it arrives, it is ready to wear, and that's really exciting. So we'll give it 60 seconds and then I'll try on. Let's go with the Swiss blue first here. That's so important that you're getting that beautiful checkerboard faceted round, so it's really stunning. It's a bright, true electric blue. Look at that. Which one are you taking, Will, so far? And we'll try it on. We'll make sure you see it on the hand all together. But that's going to be the Swiss blue. So you see how large that is with that almost like there's a cutout design. Then it alternates between mirror finished gold and diamonds there as well. So that's a really specialty piece. And you've got that beautiful, the checkerboard faceting takes an already bright color and just makes it even better, doesn't it? Because you get such a gleam of light off of the surface of the stone. You're not just relying on the internal beauty and the internal brilliance. So that's really exciting. That one is fabulous. Then I'm going to try the citrine right after that. And that's going to be that set at an angle asymmetric design you have here. Madeira citrine, which is already very popular. I think we're all gearing up for November, which is just a few weeks away. And there it is with almost like a little bit of almost like a deconstructed bow. It's a little bit like an almost an unsettled knot, if you will, that's happening on one side. And so you can either choose to wear that stone centered up or do as I've done and angle it a little bit to one side and show off that design detail over here. It's really meant to be asymmetric so that there's where you get that designer influence. That's our Madeira. And then we're going to show you the London blue, which is the Trillion, which also has an asymmetric kind of look to it. This one's also checkerboard faceted, by the way. And then you've got this one, which is going to be traditional Trillion, very much to that directional where you've got that split shank on one side, and then you see it here on the outside, and then the point. So you've got the point of the Trillion being very east to west. So you can obviously choose, again, where that stone's centered up on the hand or jog it off to the side and wear it more like that. Totally up to you, either direction, obviously, just depending on how you put it on. And that is only $5.99 as well. So huge values there. They're very popular. And again, stones we don't always get to see, so we're excited about that being here tonight. Something a little different for you, and $5.99. So top of the hour is going to be a special, but again, you don't have to wait till the top of the hour to see something really special. We'll see the return of the Yellow Diamond Wonder Ring at the bottom of the hour, which is all of 10 minutes away. So not much longer to wait on that. Call me on any of these three varieties here, all specialty, all designer, all really unique mountings. And happy Wednesday. Let us know if there's anything we can hook you up with or show you or bring out from the vault that you'd like to see, even if it's a piece that you're missing or thinking about still, if you saw it a couple days ago, or maybe it was even a little bit longer than that. That's okay. Let us know and we'll see if it's still here to bring out for you to take a look at. It's all about you guys. This is an interactive show. We appreciate you being with us live so much that we want to make it all about whatever you like to see. So never hesitate. Now you've got to see this massive diamond pendant that we have. It's platinum. And then we're going to show you one of our best sapphires with an asterism. Don't see that very often. And how we doing? More citrine going out, I see. We've got some of the Swiss blue variety, very popular as well. And those are here for you if you need them. So a little bit of quantity is always nice, but look at this. This is really just wild collectible. I mean, as good as it gets. Top gem. And this is going to be item number 11222011, a brand new one. This is one of Mother Nature's really, really unique, rare, almost like if you were to think about it as Mother Nature doing couture. That is it here because it's still a natural stone. I'm going to see if we flip it around. I think it might be a better angle to see that asterism here, but it's actually going to be 11222011. Look at that. Isn't that a great stone? It's a purple. That is, to be clear, and the size is wild. It's a 2 carat 22. So you're getting a nice big size here. This is rare. It's just rare. When we see faceted stones in sapphire, which we know is September's birthstone, if you see a faceted stone, we know that the blues are really common and popular, right? We see the blues. We know there's a whole variety of colors from pinks to yellows to oranges to greens and really a lot of different combinations thereof. One of the trickier stones to get in Mother Nature in a sapphire is purple. And in this case, you have a true, honest to goodness, royal, regal, rich, jewel tone of a purple, but then it has that asterism with it. So it is a naturally occurring phenomena that you're getting in this stone. It just does not get any more unusual or wild in the world of sapphires, and it's a 2 carat 22. Now, the stones that are going to exhibit an asterism like this are going to be natural, unheated, and treated. So there's that, because we like to point that out in faceted stones. It's really the necessity when it comes to these star stones, but I don't want you to not see it up there and think, oh, it's heated. So we like to point that out. But you're also getting these diamonds that so just classically, but a little uniqueness. There's a little, if you will, a spin on this because you've got the diamonds wrapping around it. There's almost like a motion to the ring. So it's not your basic halo with your basic straight up and down shank. It's got a little more of that wrap design to it. So it's really, really easy to wear. It's a classic and really has that wonderful universal kind of look to it. It's diamond weight, not too oversized. It's 55 points in diamonds. It's in yellow gold now. You can change that if you want. But it's all really about the color of that stone. It's about the richness. The fact that if you look at it, most of the star stones beyond the asterism itself, most of the time you're just going to see opacity, not see anything through it, kind of like the wall behind me. This is where you actually look at that stone and it's glowing beyond where the star is. Look at that. You can see there's a glow, there's a translucency about the stone. You're seeing a little bit of glow through it. It's a 222. It has 55 points in diamonds. They're wrapping their way around it. It is so attractive. It is so rare. We've had some lighter purples, but never a color like this before, where it is that rich, almost think like not as blue as a tanzanite, right? Because we want it to be that purple. Blue sapphires are far more common. So what you really look for is that deeper color, that rich, regal, royal purple with almost a kiss of red here that you're getting. It's just that much of that unique look, and it's going to be really, really affordable for you, because I can't stand, I mean, the idea of $59.99 is great because it's worth it in every penny of it, but we're just going to have to make a lot of big values happen here. I'm just going to put on the pinky here real quick for you. It looks like they have it a little smaller size. I said size them down a little bit to like a 5.5, but we went 5 on everything, and a 5's not quite fitting my ring finger. But I'll tell you right now, that's a really special look, and you can see that glow, and it's a really finely defined star as well. So that's really exciting also, because you see there how really distinctive it is, how unique it is, but it's also not going to be $5,999, because we know on these weeknights we've had to lower a lot of prices here just to keep on trucking, keep on moving jewelry through this month of October. And that's exactly what we're doing, so that even no matter how rare or how specialty it is, you're still saving a bundle to get it. And that's the idea here, so that if you want a collectible, you get it, you spend very little, you save a ton. That's the idea. It's not $59, it's not $49, it's not $39. I mean, this is where we're giving it away at this point, right? It's a star stone. It's a round. That's another thing that we haven't touched on very much, but it's obvious to the unique factor here is that there's a beautiful round shape to it. So still things apply, even though it's not a traditional facet pattern, it's a cabochon, has to be to show the asterism, you still have a round. So it's still a really wasteful cut. And they went that extra mile to make this the special stone that you want and deserve. And it's not $39, and it's not $29, and it's only going to be $1,999, so we can move it on out. Get you a great value on a really, really rare stone, and just one of our major values here of the night. If you want utmost in rarity, and I always ask, especially for our newer shoppers, you know, anybody who's not familiar with TVON, because we've had a record number of new shoppers in the last week or two. I've got to tell you, if you're newer to us, do not look at the value and the prices that I put up there associated with these pieces as any kind of indication of quality, because if so, it's going to lead you just a little bit wrong. I mean, just it's way more quality and way more rarity than where I've got it priced. So that's just the idea. It's, you know, these weeknights of October, as you know, it's a busy time of year. We're making sure we put on everything is on a big sale event price, even without necessarily having a big major holiday. So it's really exciting. You get to shop sale pricing every single day. We'll be getting to that Emma train very quickly. I'll have time for one more item before we get to the yellow diamond piece that I keep telling you about. That is really going to be getting our phone lines a little crazy, because you've only had a couple of times ever to shop this item, and yet we know it's in demand, and we only have a few that are back in stock. So huge opportunity for Wonder Ring lovers, and there are many of you. It's our best seller ever. So yeah, it's something you're going to enjoy and something you're going to like, and that many of you have never seen before either. So speaking of rubies and sapphires, because they are all belonging to the Corundum family of gems, we know that, I have got a very special brand new designer piece for you. It is one of those that's going to be a pendant with chain. So it's that full necklace style for you. Let's take a look at this together and see what you think. So we go from a sapphire to its counterpart here. But wow, what a ruby. This reminds me so much of cashmere. I just knew, I was just waiting. Tony, I don't know if it's just, again, 20 years of working together, but I was anticipating hearing a little whistle cat call from the control room in the back when I put this stone down. I feel like we're in sync now. I just knew you were gonna just love this one, because I have the same exact feeling. And when we see, you know, it's not about personal preference. When we're seeing stones that are this on point when it comes to quality, this fiery, this clean, and that's a ruby, that's normally something we've seen out of museum level cashmeres. Instead, it's 1122149, and it's a great piece on sale tonight. Now, this is going to be platinum and 18K, mostly platinum, but where you see the yellow metal, that's your 18 karat gold. Where you see the white metal, that's platinum, and it's going to be a 75-point ruby. And I don't know, I feel like it says ruby. I feel like this needs a few more adjectives, which I will give it, like pristine, crystalline, the best, collection grade, gem quality, world class, museum level, all those things, right? Because guess what? If that's not what you look at and think when you see that ruby, then maybe you're newer to the ruby world, because most of the time, They don't look anything like that. And we have a diamond weight at 36 points. Where are they? Well, they're scattered. So we do this bead texture on the outside, but then the diamonds are scattered within the textured platinum inside. So you get this really cool, almost like the presence of a dog tag necklace, but in a really just beautiful, sophisticated oval. I love that this could really lean Victorian or antique. It could look more Art Deco, or it can be very modern at the same time. Now let's throw in a platinum chain. Did I just say throw in a platinum chain? Like meaning no expense to you, no cost to you, nothing? Just give it to you for free? That's the size you're getting on the pendant itself. This chain is a platinum piece that is going to be a platinum box link chain. It is adjustable. So you've got a maximum length here of 17.5 inches, and that's going to be adjustable a little bit inward. So that's going to basically be like your 18-inch, and you can take it off that pendant. If you want to maybe enhance the yellow gold that is in that two-tone pendant, then go ahead and put on a yellow gold chain. You can do that as you wish, but we went with the platinum to give it its start here. And then let me give you a quick look at the measurement, and then we'll just get it out the door here in a hurry because it's going to be going quickly. So here it is. On the measurement side of things, it's going to measure actually 1.25 inches or so, top to bottom, and then we'll try it on. There is that, don't forget about that diamond that's happening right between the split of the bail. Here's what it looks like from a distance away, just so you can get an idea what that's going to look like from a little bit further, just more you know, across the table, across the room, whatever it may be. But that's a really special look that you're getting, and you can see, I know it's harder to pick up the different tones of gold with the glare it gets off the surface of all that mirror finishing, but you've got a really pretty piece. And we're going to go back up close because we're going to take a really good look at what the star is of this piece, which is really the ruby. And we got to make it affordable for you, of course. So this $39.99 price is going bye-bye. And we're going to make sure it's a lot more affordable. Seriously, one of the best rubies I've ever had here. And I'm coming up on 7 years at this one network alone. So we've had some good rubies. Every ruby I brought to you pretty much has been a private collection stone. So plucked from a private collection where they've been here in a collection for literally decades, if not hundreds of years. So really exciting stones that we bring to you, because otherwise no way to get you Burma these days. Burma's rarely out there. Been under sanction for the better part of 2 decades. We got to make $39.99 better. We got to make $29.99 better, and I'm just freewheeling some prices here, and what could be a great value at $19.99 has got to go lower just so we make it interesting here. But it's actually going to be $1,699 instead. So how about that to really make sure it goes here with those diamonds that are almost reminding me of those constellation pieces we're seeing a lot of, where just out of the diamond cutting you have to that platinum is one thing. That texture alone gives you a sparkle as if it's all pave, but then to have that texture and then on top of that additional white diamonds set up above it, prong set, so that you really get the sparkle, that's impressive. So $16.99 gets you platinum and gold, 18K of course, and that ruby and the diamond weight. It is an extraordinary piece, but really on that bigger, bolder, but still wearable. You know, I feel like once pendants get into that 2-3 inches, then they're more of those statement pieces you may not wear every single day. I think this is that size that's going to show up, not be petite or tiny to where nobody even notices it. Isn't that tragic? Is anything worse than getting something new and then you go out and you're all excited? I mean, is this just a female thing maybe, or a woman thing, or maybe it's just a shopper thing, but you know, maybe it's just a fashion thing where you're like so excited to wear your new whatever, and then you go out and you wear it and nobody's noticing, like, you know, your circle's not noticing, nobody's complimenting, you know, right? It's like, ah, bummer. But, you know, again, kind of nice, not that we're seeking others' approval. All that matters is that you like it and you feel good, but you know, it's nice when your people say, oh, you got a great new bag. Oh, you got a great new piece of jewelry there. I see it. You know, and those are pieces that are really the ones that make a statement and really, again, you know, look amazing on you. So $16.99. Let's get to a little something we call the Wonder Ring, but the upgraded version. Okay, so welcome to the show. Glad you're with us. We're halfway through our first hour here tonight. It's Wednesday night. We are live from Los Angeles. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. Awfully glad you're with us. We got to thank Pamela right now, because Pamela, had this not been for your request, it wouldn't be here tonight. I had no idea this was even in our inventory, because the last time I asked about it, which was during a particular sale event that was recently, just a couple weeks ago, it was sold out. Big sold out. Not available to show, not available to sell, not available to order, nothing. So what a pleasant surprise that I asked on a whim tonight, just in case, and that is why, as they always say, it never hurts to ask, the yellow diamond Wonder Ring, the world famous, the often imitated, never duplicated Wonder Ring is here. This is something that started a long time ago with me standing here when I just had a random ring. It wasn't called the Wonder Ring then. It was just a diamond band with double rows in a chevron style. I presented it. I was pointing out at the time, hey, there's some interesting ways you can wear this. It pairs up with this, it pairs up with that, it pairs up with this. And a star was born because we realized very quickly that this was the Wonder Ring, which it was later dubbed by yours truly, is an icon. It is the ultimate stack ring. So fast forward to a goal we had, also thanks to your request, was I wonder if they could possibly put together a Wonder Ring with another color of diamond, since we now know the icon status of the white diamond version. And the answer was, it took some time. It took some serious collecting, but it happened once upon a time. It was a brief moment. It was on the air, completely sold out. Fast forward to the popularity of yellow diamonds being so tremendous here, especially in the last recent years. We were able to do this again. Now, it took several years to create just a few. It was on a weekend show. It debuted. It sold out shortly thereafter. It is back, but in more limited quantity than ever before in its history. This is the one that if you know the Wonder Ring, if you actually own it, or if you've ever seen it or seen the presentations or see how it just miraculously pairs up with seemingly everything, this is the yellow diamond version. That think about how that bright tone, and we were sure to make a brighter color. We didn't want to do the light yellows because A, not as valuable, B, not as good a contrast when you're talking about the versatility to go with everything. So this is the ultimate ring. You can always get one if you want to, but the idea is to get two, put one and then the other around your existing jewelry, your existing rings, and there's something about this bold color of yellow that seems to work with everything. Think about it. The bold, bright yellow, anything that's in those red, citrus, orangey, pinky, golden tones, beautiful, very tonal. But then you go to the opposite end of the color spectrum, blues, greens, anything you have that are classic white diamonds, right? It works. Black diamonds, champagne diamonds, it works. There is really not a stone out there, from your rich, deep burgundies and pinks, think Sambaran garnets, all the way to blue zircons. Then you go to pink diamonds. It works. So this is one that you will find has just as much, if not more so, versatility than the white diamond version of this incredibly iconic ring. It's also the mid-size. That's the other thing that's important. It's the mid-size version. So this is the one that's going to be kind of working for everybody, right? And it's the only version we have in yellows. It's over a ½ carat in yellow diamonds. They're all matched up to perfection, which is not easy to do in a double row. And this is probably the last time you ever see it, because it is that much. And you've heard me, if you've watched this show, you've heard me talk about the struggle to get the bigger yellow diamonds. Well, the same thing applies to get, even more so really, to get yellow diamonds in smaller sizes, because you have to work on the consistency, the matching. So come on in on the early side. There's a special offering. I'll tell you right up front, there's a special offer if you want to get two or more, because I want to make this as economical as possible. Because if you're sitting back going, next time, there is no next time. If you're sitting back going, I'm going to have to save up, I've seen it, I'll put it on the wish list, I'll save up, you can't wait, because very unlikely we ever get to bring this back. So here it is. It's fabulous. Try it. Remember, you have a money-back guarantee privilege, so that if it doesn't work with everything you already have and own, if it doesn't, enhance, make it better, add something, get out, I always say, get out the old styles, because you know we have them, right? We're not newbies when it comes to collecting jewelry. If you like jewelry, you've probably been collecting a while. I know I have. And I'm only, early 40s, right? I have a lot of jewelry, some of which I don't wear anymore. This is the way, because it's just an older style or it's smaller than what I like now. Guess what? This is the way you can reinvent, reinvigorate styles you don't even wear. Maybe it's a piece you inherited and it's not exactly your style, but it's special and it's meaningful and you love it and it's been the family for years. This is the way you can add this to it, and it's a rebirth of your jewelry. It is so fabulous in every way. I think it's going to be the most important piece of jewelry you own, besides maybe your wedding set, maybe, right? I mean, this is it. It just is. It's just giving you so much style, so much, and in this case, rarity of the yellows. And we are very busy on the phone lines already, just by the mere mention that it's here and it's back. And I want you just to encourage you. And at this point, we've seen a lot of yellow diamonds overall. Maybe you want to add a little more width overall to your yellow diamond ring. It's 112-1539. Welcome into Wednesday. This is a real joy to have have this. And for those of you that started with one, you want to come back for another, this is the time to do it. It's 54 points in yellow diamonds. Those are natural. Note how bright they all are. That was my big headline there, was this is not a lighter yellow. That would have been easier, less expensive. We didn't go with a lighter hue. We went with that bright, vibrant, rich, gorgeous pop of vivid, intense yellow. We went with 54 points. It's still the double row that gives it the wow and the oomph, but it's still in that mid-size, so it's easy to wear no matter what. So if you go, no, I have a tiny finger, that's okay, you can wear it. Oh, no, I have a big finger. That's okay, you can wear it. Whatever you want to do, this is it. So this is special. This is it, Myra. This is the ring. I don't have anything else coming in the Wonder Ring. This is it. We had a pink version that's completely sold out. That I had maybe a month or two ago. That's completely gone. This is the yellow diamond version that came right before that, and it is nearly gone. And you can see how solid all the way through. There is no break in the gold. It's completely solid, completely smooth, completely seamless the entire way through the ring. It is fabulously built. It is perfectly done. And yet, I can only imagine what you would spend out there for 54 points of yellow diamonds that are all natural in the retail world. What would you spend? What would you spend? $10,000, $20,000 for natural stones, by the way, not treated. Most of the yellows that you see, it's something like 90% of the yellow diamonds that are offered in retail, whether they be big or small, are treated. They're enhanced. They get help. They may have started as a natural diamond, but they get enhancement to make them look yellow, to really speed up the process of Mother Nature, yes. But there's something to be said for when they're derived out of the ground, that color, that's what makes them rare. That's what makes them special. This one, not even $1,000. So this is how we do it. We say, oh, it's rare. We're still going to give you value. Oh, it's really, really super crazy rare. We're still going to give you value. And I'm going to hope that if you need to make the whole wonder of the Wonder Ring happen, you can do that, because it's not even $9.99 per ring. Remember, extra savings if you want to get two. There aren't going to be a lot of you that get that opportunity because we're just so limited in general what we have. But here's the chance to pick it up. And you have got a chance right now to get it for less than even $900. It's not even $8.99. This is one of the most serious values we do. And it's just something you're going to live in. You can wear it on certain days. You wear it all by itself. Individual band. Other days, you might want to put on two. Put them together, nest them, put them and stack them in the same direction. Other days, most days probably, you put them around another fabulous ring you have, and they are good to go. And it's not even going to be $8.99. It's $888. However, special opportunity if you want to get two, because again, got to make sure you have that chance before they're completely gone and sold out. This is it. This is specialty, and it's not even going to be, what would $888 times two, normally you would have to spend, and this is a great value, so I don't think anybody's going to dispute that, but normally it would be $1,776 if you want to shop two. We're going to bring it on down to under $1,700 if you want to go ahead and get two. This will apply if you get two or more. We'll just prorate this price out, but it's actually going to be $1,699 if you'd like to get two. So we'll save you another 77 lucky dollars on that one if you would like to get the two and have your full pairing and your beautiful look. And do we have any questions or requests? Oh, no, I'm not going to try on jewelry tonight. I'm actually on strike from trying on jewelry. Yeah, my hand modeling days are over. I'm done with it. I'm not going to try on any more jewelry anymore. Will, I say that in jest because I try on every piece of jewelry. Yes, go ahead. Did you have another question or request? You know what? I only have one here in the studio because, again, it's on the hand tone. I only have, what? Oh, yeah, I can put something. Is that Pamela? I don't have the ring, so I don't know if she's getting all of her emails, but I've been very good about sending her emails within seconds of her sending them to me. I don't have the exact ring that she bought because she owns it. I don't have it. It's not a piece we have. It was one of a kind. So I don't have that exact ring here in stock to put next to it. I do believe it'll work beautifully. I looked it up on a computer screen. I'm familiar with the ring, so I think it'll work beautifully. I can show you how something else will look that's kind of similar next to it. So if you're totally, let me actually do this. Tony, I'll be right back on the hand here. I just want to show a different ruby ring. If you're curious how ruby's going to look with yellow diamonds, here it is. This is a different ruby ring we have later tonight that I know is a different mounting than what she has, because again, I do not have the exact ring she owns. She owns the only one, but that is how it stacks up with a completely different idea. But there you can at least see the ruby and yellow diamond combination and how that looks. I know her ring has some yellow diamond accents, so it would be even beautiful. I mean, it really would look like it's made to go with it. So not a bad idea. So Pamela, I would definitely say try it. I think you're going to be, there's very little I've encountered in my thousands of pieces of jewelry that this doesn't work with. So, you know, that's always why we feel so confident that you're going to love it. And we've heard a million times over that it does work with pieces that you might enjoy or look for or ask for. So that's how it looks stacked with another ruby, for example. And as far as stacking, like I said, we could, you know, and I'll leave it on the hand here. We'll show you the thumb ring here really quickly. That's another way to wear it if you want to. We've got it. I know a lot of you have shopped this for a pinky ring. I'll show it there as well. It's a little large for that finger, just in the current ring size, but we size for you so you can see what it looks like as a pinky ring. I've even done, a few of you guys have asked for midi rings. Midi rings are rings that sit at the closer to the nail, the other part of the knuckle there. And we've done some sizes that are small enough for midi rings as well. So just some options for you. All right, so congrats on those. Thanks so much for the request. Appreciate that. And again, it's a request, but we have it available for a couple of you. All right, next up, we're going to do a little bit of a set here. We've got a really cool, we've got aqua, we've got ametrine, we've got big tanzanites, all that's here. That's the return of the yellow diamond wonder ring. I love having it there, and I hope that if you'd ever want one, the pink diamonds are sold out. So I don't know, Myra, if that's what you're thinking of. Myra's with us tonight, so hi, Myra. Thank you so much for watching tonight. I don't think she misses many shows, so appreciate that. But this is actually it in wonder rings. The white diamond wonder ring is sold out right now after our big sale event. This is all I have is the yellow diamond. There's nothing new coming in wonder rings. I have maybe what you heard me refer to a couple days ago was we have a designer band that is coming in the next few weeks that goes with the diamond bangle that I designed for everybody. So that's coming in the next few weeks. We'll have a beautiful 3-stone diamond band that is going to be the exact match to the bangle that somebody picked up, you know, the 77-point bangle. So one last look at the yellow diamond wonder ring, then we'll march on. We've got a lot to show you. So again, requests are welcome. That was a request. I was so thrilled that we had one to show you. And then we're just going to try something different here. I've got a really special ametrine, or let's do an amylite first. We got ametrine and amylite. Which one you want to see first? Oh, good. We'll see the amylite. I'm not going to get a response. But I'll tell you this. I've got a stone that's great for those of you that say, I want everything. Do you ever watch the show? Maybe it's not our show, but maybe it's us show. And you just sit back and go, I want everything. And yet the budget says, no, Myrtle, slow your roll. You're not going to get everything. Just pick one. Here's what I recommend. This is a stone that's kind of like a really, 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 really smoking hot opal, right? It's got a lot of colors in one. So therefore, pendant goes with everything. Put it on, leave it on, sleep with it on, never ever take it off because it goes with no matter what you're wearing. And it's going to have a really special story behind it. We hardly ever see them anymore. You probably know, if you've been with me a while, you know we used to see these pretty routinely. I would say we saw a couple a week for a while, and now completely gone. So we brought one, needless to say, there's a lot of requests for them always. So we brought one out of the inventory, the special collection, the private collection of ownership, this oval, and we wanted to go ahead and put it on a little special for you. So 112-1797 is the item number. This is amylite. If you haven't heard of it, don't feel bad. It's not offered many places, and when you see it typically, even in photographs, it looks very different. What if I told you that's a prehistoric fossil? It's got all those colors as if it's a really stunning lightning ridge black opal, but it's a fossil from, like, are we talking a long time ago? Yes. Unearthed from a sea creature that it was an organic stone because it's part of the ammonite. The ammonite was a sea creature in the prehistoric days that actually had a shell that was made up of this material that is, again, when unearthed from Alberta, Canada, is a gem quality material. And it has these really luscious colors to it that look like a vibrant mix of red and green and blue. Not all of them do that. Only the really, really top stones do. This is one of them, where you get those really stunning primary colors that are almost like a striped effect. So it's really unique. Take a look at it. It's an oval. I'm going to move it around a little bit because like an opal and some of its counterparts, you need to see it move to really understand and see the colors kind of change and shift. But you've got all those colors in this oval. It's a carat 70, and it's got a diamond weight that's not even included here, which is good. That just means you're not paying for them. So probably 5 points or so in accents. This is the bail. This is what it looks like from the back. Solid 14 karat. I'll change the gold if you want me to. And I'm just curious. So here's the thing. I've got a great value on it. It's $9.99. That's a wonderful price. You can see the colors come through. I'm actually going to put it on the auction block, 0 to start, any increment you want, whatever you want to do. It's, I mean, pennies, pesos. Well, let's keep it in U.S. currency. Well, we'll keep it in U.S. currency, and it's whatever you want to do. 0 to start, any increment you want. Just keep it in U.S. dollars. That's it. That's the only thing I ask. And we'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. A 0 to start, no reserve, any increment auction. Yeah, anything you want to do, anything you want. You could give us $500, you could give us $100, you could give us $1, but you are going to be, I hope, competing against some viewers out there. But I don't know, maybe not. We will find out together. That's kind of the thing. Some nights in the home shopping world, there are other things going on, and you know, people might have opted to choose to watch something else right at this moment. And they're not going to be bidding, you know? There's no way, I wish there was a way to like send a signal or an alert like apps do, saying, hey, there's a really big value on TVON right now, and then everyone would turn it on. But I don't have that ability. How much? $100 did I hear, or $10? What did I hear? 100? $100. We have one bidder at $100. Thank you. Solid gold diamonds and enamelite. And we have one bidder. Well, we got nobody else competing. This is a good night to be shopping, everybody. $200 we've got. 200. 200. 250. Uh-oh, the increments are getting smaller already. You guys were so good at first. That $100 and then that $200 and then all of a sudden 50. But that's okay. I said it. Any increment. 250? That's it? All right, so let's, shall we give it a last clock? $300 we have. $300, so we have our lead bidder. They were our first bidder. They're the original bidder. We only have 3 bidders so far that are in. I was hoping for more than 3 people watching tonight, but it's all we got. So, or at least all this bidding, right? Although this honestly is a test of who's watching. Let's give it a final 2 minutes. 301, 325. That says any increment you want. I love how Tony got rid of the $sign because what, I suppose, are you thinking they could do pennies, Tony, like a quarter? I don't know. Any increment. 2 minutes and we sell it to the top bidder. We have $300 only. So this is last call. And 3 people so far on a 0 to start auction with any increment, which I don't think I've ever done before here. So here we have our last 2 minutes. Do we have any questions about, oh, let me try, oh, I got to try it on that neckline and do all that. And I was thinking I have more time with this, but I didn't know we'd be down to 1 bidder so quickly here. This is not a small piece. It is a 170. Here's how it's going to look from a distance. Oh, I did do this, but I'll put it on the neckline. That's the one thing I didn't do. I showed it on the hand. Let me give you a measurement here. It's going to be 3/4 of an inch. More like 7/8 really. If you look at that little kind of the tail of the bale there. Is it still a tail of a bale if it's on the top? A bale tail? A tail bale. Now I'm thinking of, see, when I was growing up, we had a golden retriever named Bailey. And I called her Bay Girl and Bale. Sometimes I just called her Bales. Bales. So I'm thinking of Bale's tail right now. Just her beautiful big golden retriever. She was one of those really light blondes. She was just like, yeah, just like her sister, right? Of course, right? She was platinum blonde, just like her big sis. So yes, I'm thinking of Bale's tail right now. Oh, and you know, happiest go lucky dog ever. Oh my gosh, the sweetest and the best swimmer. Oh my goodness, she could outswim me. All right, so here we go. That's last call. Let's see if we got anybody else. Well, look at this. Well, we didn't have a lot of bidders on this one, so that's good to know early, even though early is an hour in already. But do you see how it's got the red and the green and the blue and then a little bit of golden color that comes through and all that? No diamond weight listed, but they're there. So I apologize, they just didn't factor those into the price, which I guess that's good. It was a $9.99 piece, so that is, after all, where it was supposed to sell tonight, and we're just looking at a little different opportunity here. So we have, anybody else want to top? Does anybody want to go higher than 300? Does anybody else? Will, you don't even have a, oh, you do have a, Will, do you have someone bidding on this one? What are they thinking? Are we thinking like 30? What are we doing for increments, guys? I am seriously, Tony, I've never seen anything like this before. I mentioned Tony and I have been working together for 20 years now. I've never seen an auction with this little participation, even when the auction started like $10,000. And oh boy, anybody want to, can anybody top 300? You got, does anyone have more than 300? 400 or something like that, or whatever? 400? What happened? All I saw was a flag there for a minute. Is that the wave the white flag? Is that what that is? Or are you just celebrating opening night for hockey was last night? So did you know, Tony, I was watching hockey last night? I know, I watched I watched a little bit of baseball. This is my happiest time of year because baseball is in playoffs, right? And then you got hockey and NBA start. So I don't know. I watched the world champion Golden Knights last night. They won. All right. Do we have, okay, they'll figure it out. They're in the phone bank. I don't know. Hopefully we got something else, but probably not. Congratulations on that one. I don't suppose we should bring out a platinum and sapphire and diamond necklace, should we? Are you guys entertained yet? Should we do another zero to start increment auction? What about that? We'd be here till 2028. But that is a platinum and diamond and sapphire necklace. Want to see it? Just look at it. Just something different. Here it is on the hand. That is a piece that I wanted to have a few days ago and they wouldn't let me. They just were like, nope, not yet. And I was like, why not? And they're like, well, we're still working on some things, calculating. And I'm like, calculating. And finally, we got you a deal. Because this was supposed to be about $35,000, and rightfully so, it's solid platinum, right? Well, it's an entire collar. I'm going to show you here. That's all platinum. This is an insert enclosure. So what this is going to do is it hooks in like that. So that's really simple, and then it's going to hook into that marquise shape. And then you've got all platinum, and then it's got the sapphires, different cuts, diamonds. Anyway, let me know if you're thinking about it. We did get it far below the even $25,000. We were mulling it over. I'm going to make this a lot better. It's item number 112-2201 if you're thinking about it. It's in platinum. It's a 6 carat 02 total weight of sapphires. It's got a carat 36 in white diamonds. You saw how they kind of stop at this midpoint. So right as they start to turn around the neckline and go around the back, you're going to have just, solid textured platinum. But the diamonds are going to stop at that halfway point. So 112-2201, just wanted to show it to you and, give it some thought if you're thinking about a big kind of diamond and sapphire collar. I used to sell a lot of these back in the day, and they were not in platinum. This is it. This is 602 in sapphires, 136 in diamonds, 18 inches in length. A lot of times a collar style is much shorter, so I think this is going to help a lot of our ladies who I seem to hear from a lot of you that seem to adore the 18-inch. So still a collar style, but gives you a little bit of length and room, and then, of course, this is your drop. So let me know if you'd like it. We'll have to mark that down. $25,000 piece. We're going to make it a little more affordable. That's already gone, so I'm going to move that aside, and then we're going to show you a really, really important, well, if I discount a cat's eye like I'm about to do, it'll be a great way to, this one, hold on, no way to get in the bag. Oh boy, this is a bad luck day. I got to get a scissors to get into that bag. Sorry guys, I normally can just get those right open. I'm going to need tools. Let's show you this though. This is classic. This is a new piece, diamond pendant, huge diamonds individually. And it's going to be item number 1122151. It is a platinum piece yet again, one of a kind. Bead style chain, that's kind of fun. How many people have a style like that in fine jewelry? So if you're even just looking for, collecting and building your chain collection for different pieces, this will work with any white metals. And then you've got all that little bit of diamond cutting to the beads. That's platinum. And 1 carat in diamond is exactly, the chain itself is 19.5 inches. And we're going to give you a really good look. It's that ribbon style. So this is how it's actually going to sit, which I'll show you now, on the hand and on the neckline. So you see how bold this is right here. It's got a great weight as platinum does. That's going to be what it looks like from a distance. So see how it's just that wider ribbon. Think of it like a wider ribbon design, and then it folds over with the pave. And then we're going to show it to you here from a length measurement. It's a full carat in diamonds. There aren't that many diamonds, so they're all bigger round brilliants that you have. It's going to be about 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. I'll put it on for you, and then we're going to blow it out right now. This is just another great style to wear every day. Here's what it looks like on a skin tone, so you can really see how bright and amazing those diamonds are. Here's what it looks like against a little deeper color, even against white it shows up. I mean, this is so impressive. We'll go back up close, give you a great look at it, and again, all platinum, including the chain, which does have a spring ring clasp enclosure, and we're going to make this really affordable. Again, 19.5 inch chain on this one, Tone. So yeah, it's going to be not adjustable actually, or is it? No, not. Doesn't have that little sliding bar. This one's going to be 19.5 inches, which is a great length, just a bit longer. This also makes layering a breeze, so you can wear something at a little shorter length with it. And we're going to blow it out. First caller. Easy peasy, $29.99, forget about it. But that is what you're supposed to pay, which is a great value on its own. We're going to make it a lot more interesting than that. Only one piece, solid platinum in the back. Look at how that's finished. And again, the design is what's creating the bail. There's not some big clunky utilitarian bail. On top of it, the ribbon is the design. So that ribbon fold is where you slip your chain, which you could obviously see. You could use a bigger chain if you wanted to. I'm going to make it better than $29.99. It's not $19.99. It's not $1,500. Again, very little platinum here tonight, but we're moving through it early and we'll make it $1,299 only. That's it. $12.99 on all those bigger diamonds there. And you can see that is, it just shows you, you don't need to use teeny diamonds to get pave. You can really, it's a little bit, you don't see it as often, but you've got a bigger stone here that is still pave style. And we have 3 callers. Actually, somebody's waiting on hold trying to get through. So we'll see who's got it. And then we're going to show you that cat's eye once I get this bag open up for you. We'll show you a really big value on a cat's eye. It's also in platinum. We'll have a cat's eye chrysoberyl. Looking forward to that. This one is just dynamic. I mean, just everyday diamonds here, but in a more unique style than just a solitaire or just a teeny tiny little, you know, trinket of a piece. This has got some boldness to it, doesn't it? So really attractive style. Big rubies are here. We need your requests as well. Let me know what you're thinking about or looking for. We'll help you out with any requests you might have as well. So far, I struck out on my yellow diamond request, but it's all right. And then we've got ametrine for the top of the hour. And it's a set. We've got earrings and a ring. You can choose to get one. I won't force you to get both, but they're really fabulous. And whenever I have ametrine on this show, the question is always, why isn't there more? And that's because, have you heard, it's a really rare one-source stone that's mined out. So you it's kind of like Paraíba, where it's tough. You have to find it in the secondary market, and that's very tough to do. So let me know who's got our platinum and diamond piece in that beautiful, exotic, gorgeous necklace. And then I'm going to show you this cat's eye. It's cat's eye chrysoberyl, and it's going to be just sheer raw strength that I used to get into that bag. That worked. Okay, look at this. Oh my goodness, I swear this is lit up. It looks like it's plugged in. I've seen a lot of cat's eyes in my day, cat's eyes of different varieties of stones. That stone looks like there is a wire that is somehow maybe plugged into a surge protector down under the set. It looks like the chatoyancy here is electric, like it's plugged in, like it's glowing, like it feels like we're on this big kick out here in LA to put together our emergency kits. I'm working on mine because we know at any moment disaster is going to strike, right? At least that's what all the billboards are telling us, and my goodness, scary stuff, right? But we all got to have it, no matter where we live. We got to have like a big, preparation kit, right? I feel like this would be my flashlight. Having this ring, it is just so lit from within, this bright, bold chatoyancy. What if we just give this one away? Do you think we can? But it's platinum. And it's a cat's eye chrysoberyl, and it's a lot of diamonds with it. Take a look. We'll show you what 1122177 is all about. Let me know if you'd like that diamond piece that we just had. That one I was sure was going to go. We had people fighting over it. Did we have any requests in those last many flurry of phone calls we had? If we do, please shout them out to me so we can work on those for you. And then here we go with 1122177. It's platinum. Again, it's got a few round brilliants, but then look at all those tapered baguettes. This is like a double ballerina kind of style here. And then, why, thank you. Is that our request? For Teresa, I've got a lovely necklace I showed the other day, Teresa. And is that what you're looking for? Wonderful. We've got it next, Teresa. Let me get the cats out of here first. It's a carat 11. It's got a 128 diamond weight, and it's going to be cheap. Okay? I said it. I'm going to come in close. I know that's the word you're never supposed to use. But, it kind of is going to fit what I'm going to do here. Carat 11, Tony, carat 28. That's how it breaks down. The cat's eye is seriously the best one I've seen. Usually there's 2 or 3 little cat's eyes, 2 or 3 lines that you see. This is just the one, and then you see what's behind it. The depth. It's a solid opaque stone with that beautiful softer green. I love that it's not the yellow green either, because it's that green. So it really, because let's face it, you look for the green in a cat's eye stone. That's what makes it more valuable. And that's what's so few and far between. It's like a beautiful, almost sage meets olive green, really solid color on the sides. But then that natural phenomena, chatoyancy, is just lit up right down the middle. It's not crooked. It's not off to one side. It's not a break in the chatoyancy where all of a sudden there's a little break where it goes not as much color. This is just gorgeous. Who is a snob when it comes to jewelry? I applaud you. I applaud you. Be more of that. not as a person in real life, but be more when it comes to be a snob when it comes to jewelry. Be a snob because you want quality. And let's face it, with a cat's eye, you're probably not going to have 100 of them. You're not going to say, well, let's go over to my cat's eye jewelry box here and open it up and find 80 options. You're probably going to have one if you're lucky. So let's make that one a superstar, like this is, with that glow that looks like it is somehow otherworldly. Come on over. And it's going to be a really special piece, I promise. Is there good stuff happening on TV tonight, TVON, or is it online, or what's happening? Are we really, is there really good stuff happening? I don't think there's anything much happening exciting in the baseball world, right? Nothing much there. But here we go. One caller's going to take it, blow it out. You know, I'll just see who's paying attention on it. It's a $5,999 ring. I do feel a commitment to let you know how much you're saving on any given piece that I'm going to blow out. This is what the inside looks like. Super elaborate. Finishing on the inside. That is platinum once again. We don't see that all the often. Are we spoiling with platinum? We're seeing more of it these last few days. But that is a short-lived entity. We're not going to see that very often. And look at that from a distance, still glowing, maybe even stronger. And it's only going to be, oh, this is exciting, $1,599 instead of $6,000. We're going to do $1,599 only. That's it. And then we've got this pink sapphire piece. I just had this the other day. Teresa and I, apparently we share the same taste because this is so pretty in so many ways and different and bold. And then the chain that it comes with, oh, it's a beautiful collar style chain. We're going to see that one more time. So pink sapphire lovers, we got something special for you coming up. And this is what this next piece looks like from a perspective of a distance away on the hand. It's 1122145. Here it is in rose gold. I'm so happy to have you with us. It is past the top of the hour. We're going to do that ametrine. We're just getting knocking out some requests here first, but look at that. It is a slide. So this is where you've got a bail that's built behind the design itself. It's in rose gold only. This is all 18 karat rose gold. And then this diamond cut, it's like a collar chain. And that's a slightly concave pave mix of diamonds and pink sapphires. 196 in the pinks, 30 points in the diamonds, 18-inch chain. Let me show you what I mean by a wire style chain. It's still going to have all this adjustability. Now you see they have to change it. When you've got that slide, they're going to change it to more of a traditional chain so that the little bead inside can give you a little of adjustability. So 18 inches the max. You can shorten it up because you might want to wear this as a choker length as well, and you can do that also. But this comes with it. You can easily take it off if you want to use something else because there's plenty of room in that bail. So feel free. Let me show you up close what it looks like, and then we'll show it on. But it's actually going to be down to only $1,699. We saw this just the other day. Look at the consistency of those pink sapphires, and that one may be gone. Congratulations. I'll just take it over to the neckline real quick just in case she hasn't seen it that way, and then we'll welcome everybody with a top of the hour special. There's what it looks like from a distance away. So congratulations, Teresa. Thank you so much. And then let's talk top of the hour. So just arrived. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us. For those of you just now tuning in, we're going to start the show off and the hour off with something really, really important. We have an ametrine, and it's actually ametrines. We're going to give you a choice of, okay? This is going to be a dual shopping opportunity. You're going to choice of one of the other here. We have a ring. We have a pair of earrings. And this is great because even if you have, let's say you already have a ring, you're ready for an earring to match. Vice versa. You get that opportunity. But this is a tough stone. Whenever it is here, inevitably, the talk of the following week is really bring more. Bring more ametrine. We love this combination of quartz that occurs naturally from the earth, but only in one place. And that is in a mine called the Anahi mine in Bolivia. That's it. It's done. There's no active mining. So that's really where the challenge lies. You know, when we talk about extinct stones like Paraíba, where there are no more, there were only 3 sources ever for Paraíba, they're all mined out. That's what makes this such a challenge. And so, especially when you want that really nice, cutting, clarity, 50-50 split, this is really citrine and amethyst together. If it so happens that it works out where there's some meaning behind that because they are both birthstones. So February is the amethyst and citrine's November. So you could think about if February and November are significant to you, if they're family members, or they could be representative. This piece could be itself representative of meaningful people to you, right? Think about it that way. I'm going to show you the ring first, then we're going to show you the matching earring. You decide what you'd like, but they are meant to go together. And it is always my priority when we do have a set opportunity and potential. That is where I'm going to make sure the price is so right. This is where we start with item number 111, 1883. to get you going here. And again, welcome. Let us know what you'd like to see on this Wednesday. It is whatever you want to feast your eyes on. We will show you. Nothing off limits here. We're going to bring out anything you'd like to see. And how about this for a wow, $6.96 on the ametrine. Bolivian material, of course, that's kind of foolish to say. It's redundant because those of you that know, it's the only place you get it. So yeah, it's going to come from Bolivia. But it's also going to be 15 points in diamonds. We did this great ribbon style, which again, no right way, no wrong way to wear it. Each ribbon is done a different direction, so it's always going to look upright to everyone that sees it, whether they're looking down the ring or up at the ring. So I think that's just a nice little feature. Also, get ready. We got matching earrings here, but this is also going to be great because it's going to show you what this ametrine is going to look like in white gold. I know that we're a lot of fans. Many of us are fans of the ametrine in the yellow because there is a citrine component, and being that citrine is a golden color, it looks great in yellow gold. That's an instant match. However, if you want to go with contrast, which I think is equally as pretty, it just kind of depends on what you like. This is the lever back style drop earring that we have that is the perfect match to it, and that's going to be, do you see they did the ribbon at the top this time? So isn't that pretty and really unique? And so that's the match. Here's the design in the front so you can really see what that's all about. A ribbon design that you can see is done with a left and right. So do you see if these are together? There's a whole left and right. So the ribbon's going to be either facing in or out towards the facial features. That's just a nice little thoughtful moment in the earring. And therefore, they're probably not going to sit the same direction very equally, but we'll try. And then it's got a lever back to start. And then you've got that still diamond pave ribbon at the top. This is what it looks like from a distance away. Want to get you familiar with the length here. And then you'll, of course, see one on. But that's a really pretty look. So the ring is going to have a separate item number. And the earrings are going to be 1120-115. Now, again, it's a favorite here whenever we do see it. There's your 1.5 inch top to bottom. Please wait to see them on because it's going to give you a better idea. They're lightweight. They're easy to wear. It's not a drop that gets necessarily overly dressy, and you're still getting 6 full carats in the earring. So you've got $6.96 in, and we'll go up close real quick just so you can see. It really does to me. Now we're looking at the stones at slightly different angles. They are a match, but when you see this one, I just want to see that open color you get so you can see what it does when you've got that really stunning clarity. I'm sorry they're not completely polished on the inside, so it looks like we need to do a little steam clean, but that's going to be that beautiful clean stone because quartz is inherently clean for the most part, with the exception of rutilated, and this is going to have that same color play that this one does. You're just seeing them at a little different angle and perspective, but I really love that you're seeing one in white, one yellow, so hopefully that makes it easier to decide. Rose gold's an option as well, but the ring is fabulous, and that's where we start with the $6.96 and the 15 points in diamonds. You get 7 points in diamonds in the earring as well as 6 carats, so it's pretty comparable as far as just, proportionally scaled correctly so that we see them the way we want to. That's what it looks like from a distance away. So you see that stone, which in the earring, remember, is 6 carats total, so it's 3 carats in each. You see that beautiful look you're getting and how I love this asymmetrical ribbon. So again, you've got that little bit of the design that kind of tears off to one side. They have that luxury drop. This is that beautiful color you're seeing where you get really distinctive purples and goldens, the golden being at the top and the purple being below, just in case you're wondering. And that's going to give you, look at, they're light as air. They're a beautiful movement and drop that they have, but we're going to make them really affordable. So first the ring, which I'll try on for you, and that is just a really special earring. Isn't that great? So you see how I did the earring so that the ribbon is almost away from the face? That's just my preference. You could obviously do it the other way. Remember, there is a left and a right, so 2 separately cast pieces to create this unique earring. We thought of every last detail for you so you know everything you need to know, and look at that. Now that is just the drama. Let's go back to the wheel, and then I'll show you the ring here on the hand. And we need to have you on the lines here because you know it's going to be popular, especially when the ring is not even going to be that, wow, hold on, it's going small size. I got another 5 here on my hands, but now we're into the show. It's no problem. Here it is. There it is on the hand for you. So that's what it looks like from a distance. And look at that saturation level you're getting. Really great levels there of the golden, the citrine, and the rich purples. And it's not even $9.99 for the ring. This is a huge, huge, huge value. Emerald cuts we love. So many of you are asking me every day, more emerald cuts, please. Not every stone works with emerald cuts. Not every stone makes sense to do that. That's what the ring looks like. There's the earring, there's your look, and of course we'll polish that one up. I see there's a little fingerprint on that one as well. So here's your chance to pick them up. Either you choose ring, earring, or both. I'm going to price them accordingly. See, this is our normal price. $9.99 the ring. The earrings are actually $12.99. What do you say we do a little bit better value? Shall we? On each. to make this a simple, easy deal, I got to make sure you have the ametrine set of a lifetime, the one you need for every gifting opportunity. Think about those two stones, and they both are representative of two incredible months that very, very popular. We think about that. Citrine on its own popular, amethyst on its own popular. Great to have them together. We have to do better. This way, if you spend $9.99 and $12.99, that's a little bit of an investment. We're asking for $2,300 for the set. I want to make this a lot more feasible, a lot more affordable, a lot easier for you to do if you'd like to join in the beauty of ametrine, get a really, really rare stone, and so much beyond rarity of just amethyst or just citrine. The ring is going to be less than $9.99. The ring is a component that gives you a lot of gold, and then of course that beautiful ribbon of diamond pave on each side. Almost reminds us a little bit of those significant remembrance ribbons that are done in different colors to support different causes. So if you love, I mean, you can think about, you know, what that means in gorgeous yellow gold or white gold as well. Think about those different, I mean, those little details are just really meaningful when it comes to jewelry. It's not even $888, $799, $777. I really want to get ametrine to as many collectors as possible. It's rare that it's here on our show. We get a chance to show it to you right now. We get you a set, and it's not even going to be a $777 deal for the ring. The ring is amazing, is it not? And I'm going to put the earring just the other way so it'll balance properly so you can just really see the stones, because I know you know what our diamonds look like, but I want you to be able to see the stone really, really well here. So that's the only way it'll sit up if it's on that angle. So here's what I'll do. Instead of $699, this is all for the ring right here. You choose your gold color. We're showing you the yellow and the white, so just decide which one you like better. But the ring is actually going to be instead $599. Those $12.99 earrings, I'm going to go way down in price. We're going to make sure the earrings, which are so complicated to make because they have that lever back, they have that beautiful movement, diamonds to either side. Remember, two separately cast pieces so that there is a left and a right. That is really the mark of high-level fine jewelry when you have two distinctive designs like that on either side of your ear. We're going to do not even $12.99 on the earrings. They're not $9.99. They're supposed to be more. We're going to take them really, really low so that we can make this the package deal of a lifetime. Get your ametrine in a set. Get one or the other. Remember, you don't need to get both. Some of you may have a ring already. And now it's time to get the matching earring. Traditionally, ametrines are emerald cuts. Why? To show off that distinctive line of demarcation between where your amethyst and your citrine meet naturally. So many people think these are infused together, they're glued together, they're composites, something like that. This is not the case. This stone is one where naturally, only in that one place, all the experts of the world still haven't figured out exactly how or why it happened, but we know it's remarkable and we know it's unique, and the earrings are not even $9.99. Hey, I brought the ring down. We're going to bring the earrings down as well. Remember, the ring is only $5.99. The earrings, if you'd like them, I'm going to make them even less, and we're going to see who's out there. We're going to make the earrings $499 if you'd like. That is incredible to get a pair of earrings with that kind of rarity level, two matched amazing emerald cut ametrine stones, and you decide whether you want the earrings for $4.99, the ring for $5.99, or get the whole set for under $1,100. What a fabulous, fabulous way to go. I'll tell you, ametrine is really, really rare here. It's rare everywhere, and that's for good reason. So to see something like this is really, really remarkable. We are so excited to have it for you. I know this is our only ametrine we will see in the lineup, in the show, in the inventory, no less. That's it. It's all I've got. So a huge moment. And remember, if you need to see anything again, let me show you the ring again on the hand with an earring side by side with it so that you can see what it's all about. We're very busy on the lines. Remember, the ring is $5.99. The earrings are only going to be $499. You can get everything you see here, and that would be under $1,100 to get a whole set. Top to bottom, beautiful, beautiful look there. And how about those stones? Look at that. And see how the saturation, they're identical matches. It's just depending on the angle you get, the saturation level just changes a little bit. And that's what makes them so fun. You know, as you're wearing jewelry, you're moving. So your jewelry's moving. So you see stones. I love dynamic stones, stones that play, stones that do something different, stones that don't look like every other stone in the world. And this is a perfect example of that. And again, two great stones together, but Mama Nature made that, not us, not man, no help. This is it, one source, and $5.99 gets you the ring. $4.99 gets you the earring. Choose one or the other. Get at least one for your collection so you can have high quality superstar ametrines when most people go a lifetime of jewelry collecting and never get a really good set of ametrine or one. So that's a huge moment. Who else? Are we getting a few sets going out? Remember the set now, thanks to the discounting individually, the set is under $1,100. So for, about $100 more than you would have paid for one, the cheaper one, right? You're getting a whole set. So that's not a bad idea. Spend $100 extra and get 2 pieces of fine jewelry for, what you should normally be paying for one. Less than one if you're thinking about it in terms of the earrings. So hugely, hugely affordable for ametrines. Jess, are you getting a set or just the earrings or just the ring? Just the ring. Okay. Joyce, are you getting a set? Earrings. So we have a ring and we have earrings. Nobody going for the set? That's like I said, never mind. Will's got a set over here. He's getting the ring and the earrings. So remember, purposely showing you 2 different gold colors. So I'm not going to recommend rose gold. So I'm going to say those are your 2 best choices. So make sure again, imagine, because there's going to be, obviously, if you want the earrings in yellow, they're going to look more like what you see paired up with the ring and vice versa. So pick which one you like better. That's the beauty of it. People struggle sometimes with making that gold decision on what color is really better with ametrine. Well, now you're seeing 2 options together, side by side, so you can hopefully make that choice what is better for you and what you enjoy best. So huge value there. Either way, remember the ring is down to $5.99. You're seeing all the information right now on the graphics for the ring. The earrings are actually, I made them even less just to make sure that you can get the set if you want to by bringing each price down as low as we could, and it's only $4.99 for the incredible earrings. So over or just under $1,100 for the entire set, which is quite the way to go. And we have a diamond ring here, classic diamond ring. Got a brand new blue zircon in a band that is lovely. We'll see that coming up for you as well, and so much more. So a lot of great pieces on the way for you. Never ever hesitate to let us know what requests you have as well. We'd love to help you out with any requests. Of course, requests are my #1 priority. This is not a lot of time we get to shop together, guys, going forward. So just make sure you make all requests you can. We'll help you out with anything you'd like to see from our collection. We'll be happy to do that. Let's keep on moving from our ametrine set. Thank you so much. I know we still have busy lines, but we would probably be here all night. If I'm waiting for the lines to clear, we're going to be here a while because ametrine is always popular. So if you'll do me a favor, just mark down those item numbers or tell your operator, I want the ametrine ring, or I want the ametrine earrings, or I want those 2 bicolor funky cuts with those really unique stones. The ones that Willow was telling me are only one source. That's it. And they'll know what you're talking about, and we can get you hooked up with those. Next up, gold quartz on the way. Big value, one of our best gold quartz stones that is here. We've got very few left, by the way. I was looking through our inventory. Gold quartz, we went on a gold quartz frenzy. Have now seen very, very few. I know we still have backed up calls. Just because I'm moving on does not mean you won't get one. It just means hang out on the lines. We have very few operators here because it's, the slow October season. So unfortunately, it means a little extra wait time for you guys, but don't fear, we'll be with you in about 30 seconds. Let's talk about this really special, very intense, lots of gold in this gold quartz. That's for sure. It's 112-1712, and it's also a 382. And so that's a big size overall, but it really comes down to not as much the gem weight, but how much gold do you have? How much of that really beautiful 24 karat pure gold, which is found in this quartz. So the quartz precious stone is made a little more precious with a precious metal within it. And that is going to be 382. 8 points in yellow diamonds. Where are they? They're on the sides. They're in the middle. That's triple split shank. And then you also have the white diamonds around that. That would be 51 points. A grand total of, look, she can do math, 59 points in diamonds. And that's going to be... A friend of mine the other day was on live TV shopping, and she was struggling to do math. And I told her, I said, that is like the hardest thing to do. When you are talking on live TV, you can be really, really smart, and math on the fly can be tough to do sometimes. So we look for those easy additions like that. It's just tough to do when you're talking 100 miles an hour and doing math at the same time. It's kind of tough sometimes. So forgive us if we ever get it wrong. Be kind on us. We're just human beings up here talking our hearts out. But this is that one of a kind gold quartz, pure, rich, unadulterated 24 karat pure gold is within this beautiful, almost marbleized form of quartz, right? It's really pretty. It's very limited. So even though we went through this frenzy where we were seeing them like boom, boom, boom nonstop, we're seeing them all the time, this is where you got to act quickly if you want one. There are very few remaining in our inventory. We have nothing new to replenish that with. So what we have is limited. Be aware, because I'm so fearful of those months in November, December that are so close yet so far, right? This is that so close yet so far time of year where it feels like holidays are far away, and then you know before you know it, you've got a streamer and a hat on, and it's 2024, and you're just like, you know, partying for the new year, right? It all goes by in a blink. So I want to make sure you know, if you're thinking about holiday shopping and you're not worried about it now, don't stress. But when it comes to certain stones, they're not going to be here in the heart of shopping season like November, December. So I try to make you aware of that just so you're not disappointed when we get there. And it's going to be a quick value here, $39.99. So it makes it even better if you're getting a big sale price on this October 11th, right? One of my most significant days of my year, and you know, just an important one, 10/11, and you know, very special day, and you know, one of those. So here we go. Instead of $39.29 or even $19.99, we're going to blow it out. We'll make it $1,599 only. That's it, $15.99. So that'll be one collar. We'll try it on for you. And you can see it here both ways. I'll try it on with the point going up and then the point going down, and we'll see it both ways so you get the, you know, the sense of the size. But we went really pretty. I love that triple split shank. Could have just easily left that as one band, one piece of gold, one row of diamonds, but we went a little more high-end and opulent than that. Gave it that triple split shank, yellow diamonds going right down the middle. Thank you so much. And then you've got, you know, this way to wear it, or flip it around for those of you screaming at your TV going, no, I don't like it that way. Here it is the other way. So you can wear it that way. Everyone's got a very strong opinion on how they like to wear a pear shape. Go for it. That is going to be, I love this, almost the pattern. Remember, this is not like painted on. This is just how it grows. But in this case, you've got the pattern that's going right down the middle of the stone, which really is interesting. So, well, $15.99 on that one. That is a one only. What else would you guys like to see tonight? Would you like to see a really important opal? I'll just flash a couple things. We have our first ever strong irradiated blue diamonds. We've got those. Oh, that one I like. You too? Here's a tip. If there isn't a little bit, like, if you're not just drooling over that piece, opals are definitely not your thing. That is a superstar opal. All natural. No doublet, no triplet, no layers, no composite, no resins, no nothing. That's oh. Hello, double-sided opal. Would it be wrong to wear it that way? I mean, that, suddenly it looks like a flame made out of gold. Or is it platinum? Oh, it's platinum. I beg your pardon. It's platinum. Gold would not, oh, gold would be so subpar for this opal. 1122066. What if we just make this a deal right now? I'll throw in this big chain. That's a fancy chain. That's got sections of, like, think of it like cylindrical barrels of diamond cutting. Then alternating that with gorgeous mirror finish balls or beads. Yes, did you have a question? The ring I'm wearing? Oh, it's my own. Oh. One day we'll auction it, Will, probably, okay? One day I'll lose it completely and we'll probably auction it off. And I'll have to deal with the personal consequences. But it's not for sale, it's my own. But thank you for liking it. Here we go with our 431 opal. This is going to be a lightning ridge black opal. It's a 2 carat 15 diamond weight as well. And that's going to be, look at all that. Is it every single one? Oh, there are a couple rounds. I was looking, I'm going, there's got to be a few. It's all marquise except for the round that's going to be top and bottom on the stone. So when you wear this, it's actually going to go north to south, which I'm going to show you now. This is a 23.5-inch chain too. So we covered all your bases here. If you want to wear it really long, you can. If you want to wear it shorter, oh, we got you covered there too, because we're going to throw in all, look at this adjustability. I'm going to show you from end to end. Do you see where the chain changed? That's where you get adjustability. So the maximum length is 23.5. So because it's so large, you might want to wear it a little longer on the neckline. But then this entire chain length, right, from where I'm holding it here to here, that's adjustable. So you can really bring it in much shorter if you want to a more typical standard length. Let's show it to you on the neckline after I give you the measurement as I hold it still here. This opal is truly, I mean, I keep saying this because we keep getting better and better with our opals, but this stone is, I think, the best opal that I've had, not just here, but anywhere for 21 years. It is 1.25 inches top to bottom. I'll show it to you on the neckline here as well. This chain is included, which is why I get so specific about how it's going to look and how the length is going to be and where it's going to wear. But look at that. Isn't that great? So that's going to be what you see here. And then, of course, on the neckline, look how amazing that is. Oh, love it. Let's go back up close, show you the beauty of this Lightning Ridge Australian opal hidden bail chain with it, all in platinum. And more importantly, let's blow it out. I love this piece because it has every single color all throughout the stone. That is really the important and difficult thing to find with opals. Oh, is this all? Honestly, I was expecting this to be well over $50,000. It's not. $35,999. However, halfway point of the show is here. We still have that large sapphire and diamond collar for you. This diamond weight is 215 in diamonds, by the way. And there aren't all that many. And you know what I'm going to do? Bring it down lower than even 20,000. Lower than even 15,000. This opal is worth the price of admission alone. It really, truly is. It is remarkable. And it's not going to be 15,000. It's not 14. It's not 13. It's not 12. It's not even going to be 11,000. With all of those fancy cut diamonds, those are massive marquees. You see what they do? They pick up the light. The whole surface of the diamond will shine. This opal is giving you gorgeous reds, pinks, yellows. I love seeing aquas. It looks like Paraibas and yellow diamonds and pink sapphires and tanzanites. It looks like all of those stones are crushed internally within this opal. It's the magical play of color when you get it at its finest, and it's not even $11,000. I'm blowing it out. Remember, it's platinum, chain included. You have nearly 20 inches of platinum chain. It's not even $11,000. I'm blowing it out for under 10. We're making it $99.99 to the very first caller, one in the world. This is a stunner. And for all that you see here, my same rule applies. I can't change the fact that I'm standing in a television studio. Remember all those years that everyone did the WFH, which was work from home? We couldn't. There was no way to do this from home. So again, I don't have a way to show it to you in real life light, but in real life light, this stone is better. This is the worst it'll ever look because we're still in a TV studio. So that just means bright light. It means not friendly to this opal. It means this opal, for as impactful and beautiful and really dynamic as it is, it's even better. And from all the angles. Someone sees it from the side, gorgeous. Someone sees it from the bottom, from the top, from the side. Think about when you look down at the pendant, that's what you see. That is dynamic. $99.99. First caller on that one. It's a beauty. I even have a ring that goes with it. To some degree, a very nice compliment in a ring. I think we got to show you a Brazilian Paraíba. Nobody's asked about it, which is kind of fascinating because it's actually now the second largest we have. I had a 78 pointer that was gone immediately. It wasn't in everybody's ballpark, and that's understandable because it was 20 grand. However, because the importance of the stone, let me just say this as we are reaching the halfway point of the show. I'm so glad you're with us, especially right at this moment, because honestly, we're going to show you something that you can watch every show out there. Very rarely see something like this. It has a cert. This is an AIGS cert. It's going to tell you the origin of the stone. Even some of the GIA certs we've had for this gem, not this particular gem, but this category, have been where they're still estimating or guesstimating that the origin is Brazil. This is actually identified as a Brazilian Paraíba from the cert. This is an AIGS cert, very important because obviously really experts when it comes to Brazilian material. I love having this documentation with it. But you're also getting a very rare cut. This is the second largest. Now, truth be told, I have a 71 pointer coming up in the next few days. Could be tomorrow, actually. I think it's tomorrow. We have a 71 pointer, but it's enormously more money. This is the way to get a very serious stone, a very big size, of Brazilian Paraíba, the OG, the original source from 1989. This is the original find, and it's one of the dynamic stones because it's the cutting. And it's still nearly 1/3 of a carat, which that was always the big hurdle with the Brazilian stones. Always has been, always will be, is that the Brazilian stones, for, you know, it being the original source, we didn't know any better at the time. Late 80s, early 90s, until the discovery of the Mozambique and Nigerian mines on another continent away, everyone thought that Brazilian, or Paraíbas in general, were only going to be small sizes because that's all Brazil offered us. Brazil, just a little different A little different, different elements in the ground, little different ratios of the copper and manganese, really made for very small crystal sizes. So we didn't even get the bigger sizes we later saw out of Mozambique and Nigeria, where maybe you could get a 1 carat or 2 carat. Very unlikely with Brazil. So that's why when we see 10 pointers, we call them large. When we see a 1/2 carat, we call them super colossal stones. We've not had a 1 carat. The largest I've had is 78 points. Let me show you this. Second largest we do have, because I have a 71 pointer that you have not seen. But for me, it's also the cutting here. It is still around. It is something we've seen in accents, but we have not seen a larger, sizable round, big enough to be a center stone as this is. And it's got the cert with it. So 11222048. A little surprise for you. There is a Brazilian Paraíba, second largest. Like I said, if you wait for the 71 pointer, I would love for it to be here tonight. It's not here yet. But honestly, guys, it's going to be huge money. I'm talking many, 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 many times larger in price than this one is. So this is why, if you want to be in that affordable price range for a 28 pointer, this is where you go. It has 55 points in that halo, which is just among the 2, the 4, the 6, the 8 stones. So those are going to be sizable in their own right, because that means every stone is nearly a 7-point round brilliant. Here's your cert from AIGS. Here's one side. It's a bifold cert. It's laminated in this cover so it can keep secure for you. Bottom line is it's going to have a photograph under the hologram seal. It's going to have your gemologist signatures and all the lab information here. And then here's where you get into really important things like the date of the cert, April of this year. Then you've got the carat weight, 28 points, round, faceted, measurements, 4 millimeters in size, 4.1 to be precise. And look at that, neon blue, Brazil, natural tourmaline due to the color and chemical composition. It's called Paraíba. It sure is. And what they don't tell you, which I tell you all the time, which is what the GIA certs have mentioned, is that there is a combination of copper and manganese together from Brazil that makes these stones the unique color they are. We have nobody on the phone lines. We know this is going to go. Here's what I would recommend. Most of you are probably a little concerned with price on this one, knowing how rare this stone is. Well, if it helps at all, call me early, because I was astounded. I'm here and I expect value. I show you a couple hundred pieces a day. I want them all to be exceptional values for you. If it's not, I don't show it. If it's not a really, really strong superstar value, I don't have to show it to you. This one is beyond my expectations. I was fully expecting, with the color, the clarity, the cutting, and the size, and the fact it's certified, fully expecting this for this to be $21,000. We had one the other day. Very, very unique. Again, Brazilian material, certified, the whole thing. 20 grand instantly gone. It's what you pay, because you're paying not only for the beauty, the exclusivity, you're paying for something that is certified and what's known to be Brazilian. There's something about the original. I don't know if you've ever shopped for fine artwork or anything really limited edition, but usually in a term of, even when it's something that's created by man, if it's a limited edition and you reserve the quantity to a certain few and you number them, it's always better to get the earlier editions, right? If there's only 1,000 in existence, the closer you are to one is more important. The original is more important, always. And then you think about how many times more rare this is, given that it's from the earth. It is the original find, the first time they ever discovered it. Can you imagine when Hector Barbosa came across this discovery in Brazil, in the state of Paraíba, which is why it is so aptly named as the namesake stone. It is truly remarkable, because there had never been this color of tourmaline before. And this is what they found. That bright, searing, neon blue-green. No stone had ever been really seen quite like it. That discovery was gone in a few years, completely mined out. It wasn't until many years later that they even thought, logically, there could be something over in Africa on the other side of the world. And then those discoveries were, in fact, made. But we're going to concentrate on the original source here. And, I'm so impressed by the price tag, because it's not going to be even $10,000. And that should be enticing. Let me try it on. It's a 4 right now. So that is, I'll tell you what I typically wear as a pinky ring. So it is a smaller size at the very moment. So I'm just going to try it on here. Just be aware that we're going to size that to whatever size you need. This would also be a great one to, stack, add another ring to it. Maybe it's going to be Wonder Ring, ring guard, whatever you want to do. But look at how classic, and those diamonds are huge around it. So really giving you that ultimate look. It's not 10,000. It's not 9,000. It's not 8,000. It's not $7,000. This is what I'm going to really, really encourage you to do, is dial in here, because we have nobody on the phone lines yet. This is going to fly. There are going to be more than one. This is the way the whole world works with Paraíba. You see this at the gem trade shows. When anybody just has them on display, they're not even selling them. There are people wrapped around literally like aisles and aisles and aisles of convention hall just lined up to see one. They're not even for sale. And they want to see one in real life because most people have read about them and never actually seen one. And those are gatherings of the trade. Those are the people in the industry. We need to take this lower than $7,000, don't we? And it's a good thing we're in a Wild Wednesday mode of move it out, move it out, move it out, move it out, reduce it, drop it. That's what we're doing so that everything can go. And you're saving extra, and you're the smart shoppers who are here and ready to take advantage of something this special that's not $69.99, that is not $59.99. The exclusivity factor is there. You can watch a million shows and not see them. You cannot find the size very often. Like I've told you, everyone at the trade shows is literally exhibiting them and not selling them. They want to build their own prowess and reputation by saying, hey, we got it, but we ain't selling it. Because just having material like this is significant in our world. If you get it, hang on to it. Hold on to it, keep it in the family, make sure the generations beyond your own know what it is, know what it's all about, and know how precious, because this is worth a whole lot more than what I'm pricing it at. It's not even $59.99. Again, cert with it. AIGS full cert that tells you it's from Brazil. Has the photograph of your actual stone right there. It is everything you need to know that makes appraisals a breeze, that makes insuring a breeze. Do all that if you feel so inclined, but it's not even $59.99. This is going to go. My other options are $20,000 if you want a big size like this is. This is the way to get something super special and not even pay $59.99. One caller only. Get ready. Get going. This is it, guys. It is so special. I will make this $4,999, and we're just going to clearance price it out. And look how bright and bold that is. That is special. Right there, right now. Look at that internal glow. Look what that's doing in the bottom portion of the stone right now on the left side. Look at how that whole stone and every section of the stone is going to do that. That's the neon we're talking about, and that's in the brightest light possible. Imagine this. If we actually, oh, look, one of our lights is out. Were things looking a little different to you guys? One of the lights, I was going to go around and block it. It's out. Must be too warm in here. It's out completely. The second light is not even on. So, I mean, I'm looking at it going, well, it's pretty neon. That's why one of our main spotlights. Now, I just took the other spotlight, so I basically made it dark in the studio, and look what that does. It just glows even more so. It just gives you even more glow. Has that been out the whole day or the whole night or the whole show or whatever? I mean, my goodness. So that's why, again, when you get a neon stone, you don't need a lot of light for it to look amazing. That's what neon means. All right, so coming up, and that's the one that should go. My goodness. So proof that, again, may not have the biggest audience tonight, but what a wild one that is. All right, $49.99. I don't have a Brazilian Paraíba. I have, okay, it would be an embarrassment to say how many Paraíbas I've collected, because I've been collecting since '04. I'm the one that first brought them to TV in '04. And yet I've been collecting since then. They were back then $400 or $500 a carat. I know, don't be mad. That's what they were, right? That's why if you have them, keep them, because you got a stone that's worth so much more than you paid. But I don't have a Brazilian stone. There's been very little access to Brazilian stones in all the years that we've been having Paraíbas, as rare as they all are. So let me know if you'd like it. Let's show you some blue zircon. And the reason I'm putting blue zircon back to back with Brazilian Paraíba is because it's the only stone that kind of looks like it, I think. It's like, I hate this word, but I'm going to use it. Dupe, D-U-P-E. It's kind of a dupe for Paraíba. You know, they say that Paraíba is supposed to have a very certain color of that cleaning agent we use to, like, you know, clean a window. You know, spray that bright, bright blue stuff and clean a window, you know, streak free, streaky clean, that kind of thing. This is that color. And it's zircon, which in the blues also mined out. But here we go. We get you a bigger stone. We get you a lot of diamond weight. What do you think of this one? It is a really, okay, warning, warning, warning. This thing sparkles. This is a major, major wow of a piece. It sparkles like crazy. Not just the stone with its double refraction and its neon bright electric blue. The mounting has a carat 20 in diamonds around it that are set into the gold, And they make, trust me, gold has never looked as bright or as beautiful as when it's completely encrusted in big, big, big burnished diamonds like this is. It's a wild one, and it looks fantastic. And it's going to be, let me see if I can give it a little polish here. It's going to be item number. It's a new one for us here, so I'm really excited to have it. It's such a beauty, isn't it? Yet it's bold, but it wears so well. I'm just saying, yeah, I don't have all the tools to polish it correctly. But here's what we're going to do for you. It's going to be a really, really cool deal because it's brand new today, and it's going to be 1122-2006, and it's that bright blue zircon, that amazing electric neon blue. It's kind of like a Paraíba, but let's say if you don't want a 28 pointer because you like a little bigger stone, here it is. And it's going to be 4 carats 52 is the size, 120 is the diamond weight. You can get any gold you want. Here's what it looks like on the hand. So I'm going to show you how it does wrap around the sides a bit so that this is not meant to be that really big, over the top, sit a mile off the hand dome. I love rings like that, but let me tell you, they're not always practical to wear. This is giving you that bold effect of having more width to the gold, but then giving you that little bit of wraparound design that you have as well. And we're going to make this really, really simple and easy. Look at that zircon. It does not quit. Cambodian material is the only place to find the blue zircon. It is completely mined out. So it's another extinct stone like our Brazilian Paraíba. No other place it's been found. It's the only place. Cambodia. Oh, we got a big, big, big ring here. Lots of gold, lots of undergallery, lots of diamonds. There's lots of everything here. And yet it's made in such a way where it's heavy, but not too heavy. Finished on the inside with one of the more elaborate undergalleries we do. Brazilian Paraíba is still here, by the way. Got to get it. We've got a very, very special piece here, and we need a value. We need a big value. The $97.99 price has got to go. It's got to go if we're going to get this a home. And it's one of the more unique pieces. I'll tell you, it looks like a blue diamond, but usually to get that kind of blue diamond, you got to go irradiation. And a lot of us stay clear of that. I would. I've got a piece tonight, probably not going to show it. It's got some blue diamonds. It's not our own. We didn't design it. We didn't make it. It's got blue diamonds. They're irradiated. I'm not going to show it to you. We can save that. I want to make this a deal. This is natural, beautiful, rare, extinct material. It's one of the most dazzling. I got to warn you, it will get everyone's attention. If you are the more subdued, kind of quiet type, you may not wear this ring. This just may not be your thing. Or wear it inside when nobody can see it, because this is a looker. This always comes to mind. Harry Winston had a great quote. Harry Winston, you've heard of him. He's a great jeweler, right? He once said, "People will stare. Make it worth their while." He was probably talking about jewelry, right? Big old honking diamonds and jewelry that was just a wow. This is that wow level, really impressive level that most stones do not look like this. I got to get rid of this whole thing. I'm going to put it on the auction block and you get to decide. But here's the deal. There's a lot going on in this ring. Forgive the fact that we went over the top in making this. Huge zircon, lots of gold, lots of diamonds, right? Carat 20, that's nothing to sneeze at. This is not going to be a 97 or a, you know what, even a $6,500 ring right now. Let me show you that inside undergallery. That's how that's created. So really well done inside. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, that's up for you to choose. It does not make one difference to me. It's going to be beautiful no matter what. But it's not going to be 65. It's not 55. It's not even $5,000 to open. We're going to auction this thing off. And we're going to give you a wonderful value to get it a home, to make it yours, to find out who's out there, to get you that extra savings you want on a Wednesday night that is not going to be $5,000 or $4,000 or even $3,000. That is why when this came out, you know I told you the story. It was a friend named Pam. She bought this mounting when it first came out, and $3,000 is what she paid for the mounting. No stone. She had her own stone. $3,000. $3,000! That was back probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. We're going less than that. This one comes with a stone. It's a 452 zircon. It's not $3,000. You know what? I got to make you guys go wild here. $2,500 to start, $10 increments only, and let's see who's out there tonight. Let's find out who wants the most amazing blue zircon ring, a huge size, and let's also give props to the cutting because it's a round. And that is the ideal cut for a stone that's going to give refraction like that, brightness, beauty, sparkle, all of that that's happening. All right, not 25. I happen to recall, and I probably shouldn't bring this up right now, but it was only just about an hour ago. I started an auction at nothing. I gave you the opportunity for any increments. I had 3 bidders, 3, starting at 0 with any increment. Let's stop the clock. I'm not going to start at 25. We need to get this one home. I don't know if I have a prettier ring to show you. The Brazilian Paraíba has been here now, the blue zircon. These two are on fire. They are bright, bold, beautiful, and rare and unique. And you know, it's said every single year they do a poll worldwide. What's the most famous color of gemstone? It's always blue. Blue is a favorite among everybody. I can tell you from the fashion world. I've been in the fashion world more or less just, you know, the secondary fashion world in another business that I run. And I got to tell you, oh my goodness, blue is the most popular color in fashion because it makes everyone look amazing. And this is probably the brightest blue you can get. Forget about your topaz, forget about your sapphires, forget about everything else. And this looks like a Paraíba. If you could get a 4.5 carat Paraíba, and you can't because we don't have one, it's not going to be $2,500 or 24 or 23 or 22 or 21. I'm basically at melt price on the gold. Take out all the stones, keep them, melt down the gold, and then you got more money in than the auction is going to open at. It's not even $2,100 to start. Let's start at $2,000. That's it. $2,000. Extinct stone, huge size, really, really rare, and a gorgeous round cut. Huge size, lots of diamond weight. Take a look and let's go. $2,000. Now we can get that clock running. $2,000, 60 seconds to get it started. I don't know if we're going to have a lot of bidders, but it's not a busy bidding night, or it hasn't been thus far. But there, again, I haven't dropped a huge blue zircon $9,800 ring down to $2,000, have I? So this is the chance to pick it up right now. And it is amazing, isn't it? It's one of our specialty zircons. There are very few zircons left that are a large size at all. So in any cut, think about the cushions, the ovals, that's mostly what we see, right? Very, very few left. Very, very few. Very few remain. This is your chance to get one. I have nobody at $2,000. My goodness. Well, we've tried it. It's going to be a special, special night for savings if you pick up anything. Already has been. Only 1 hour left. My goodness, what a night. Let's get to it. We've got an Imperial Topaz in platinum as well. So holler at me if you'd like to see that. This gorgeous necklace with sapphires and diamonds. Also platinum piece with lots of blue sapphires. That's also here. And anything else you'd like to see, give us requests. We'd love to have you in. How about this? I've got a really special diamond. It's a diamond pendant. It looks like this. It's that really special cut. It's that rhombus cut we have not seen anymore because that's my last one in the inventory. You like that big diamond pendant? We'll do that at a discount for you as well. Meantime, this one's got to go. Either that's just not reading on TV the way it looks, or we just need to really, really wow you here. First call I can have it for $19.99. I got to sell it. Got to sell it. And this is one of, I think, the dynamic pieces we've done that really is just that really fine line of bold size in gold weight, in design, so much, but so wearable. You know, I don't think you need to worry about it. It somehow has those huge carat weights, but really is easy to wear. So you don't have to shy away if you're not getting all dressed up every day. This is still one that you're going to love to wear. You're going to enjoy it tremendously. If you love sparkle, and that's probably most jewelry lovers do, you're going to really enjoy wearing the stone. It gives you so much sparkle brilliance. We got to get it at home. $19.99. First caller, we'll give it 30 seconds and we'll see it out of here. We got to go. Lots and lots of jewelry here. There's only 1 hour and 10 minutes left, though, so not a lot of time that we have with you tonight. So we need to know what requests you might have, because maybe you want to see something different than what I got planned. That is a great thing to do. Make sure you get those requests in. Tell us what you'd like to see. Tell us what you need to see again from earlier in the show. We'll bring it on out. We need to know, because 10 seconds and that still being here is not bode well for, the rest of the hour. We've got a lot of gorgeous pieces, and look at this. Maybe we bring this diamond piece out, right? It's a huge diamond, though. So you know what happens when we get big white diamonds, right? When we get big white diamonds, they get really expensive, not just not here, but like the world at large, everywhere that you see big diamonds. This really is, in a way, replicating, taking the kite shape overall, giving you a rhombus cut, fancy cut diamond in the middle. This is going to be a different item number. It's item number 11121778. It goes way back in time, and I'm going to let you have it. 35-point big diamond there. It's a VS what we call the rhombus cut. It's got this specialty cutting, which is actually a diamond shape, is kind of the layman's terms for it. Rhombus is the technical term for it. And then you've got another 34 points in white diamonds that are bigger stones pave around it. And you know what? Yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold, I want to make sure it's perfect for you. So why don't you take your pick? Take your choice of whatever gold. Kind of interesting to see it in the yellow gold. A lot of times we see our white diamonds. And by the way, the zircon is still here, and I hope somebody's getting it. Zircon, let me know. Because should I just put the zircon back up? The phone lines just got really busy. And it's too soon to be calling on the diamond piece. Let me show this one more time and give it like an official 30 seconds because somebody's got to get this. I can't leave this one here tonight. There's no way, no way, no way I'm leaving this here. And change the gold if you want to. Get it in yellow, get it in rose, but you know what? I'm not giving in. Let me make sure that we put this up until it goes. If you need a little refresher, I just dropped the auction, got rid of it, I threw it out. We're doing $19.99 to the first caller, so no competition, no worried about that. $19.99 changes the gold color, gets you your size, gets it shipped to your doorstep for free. I know a lot of you who are newer have been asking me that question like, oh, it was such a cool thing. I happened to start watching on the night you were doing free shipping. We do it every day. I don't want to ever take that for granted because it costs us as a company hundreds of dollars to ship every package to you guys. So there's almost like that built in, right? It's not $8 to ship something. When you're shipping fine jewelry and it has to be insured and all that stuff, it's not cheap to ship anything, right? Even I found out a stamp costs a lot of money these days. It'd been so long since I bought stamps, I had no idea they went up to like 66 cents or something. That's crazy. Last time I bought stamps, they were like 47 cents. So anyway, glad I got the Forevers. But the point is, shipping's not inexpensive. So you have to think of this as more value than just the straight up value of me desperately giving you these deals. It's about the shipping built in, the gold color change you don't pay for, the sizing you don't pay for, and the fact that you live in any state in this nation outside of California, you don't pay tax either. It's amazing. So you're not even, what we would pay was $200 tax here. You don't pay that either. So this is just like straight out the door, $19.99. We custom make the mounting for you. We size it to fit whatever you need. Like you need to go like specific, like maybe you're not a 6, maybe you're not a 7, maybe you're actually a 6 1/4. We size it specifically to what you need. So I'm looking at it going, we got to just make sure it goes. And then I'm not moving on until it does, because we got to make sure that that piece is getting a home. Are we thinking about it? Verifying, thank you. Verifying, 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 verifying. Yeah. Don't need to size up on this one. No, you do not. It tapers nicely in the back. It's got that under gallery built in, which I'm going to show you again in case you missed it earlier, which is almost it's a really pretty floral type of under gallery that then just goes and builds down the sides. And then you've got, again, your white, your yellow, or your rose gold, and it's only $19.99 because, don't make me say it. But that's the kind of deal I'm going to have to do for the next hour and 5 minutes. I've been doing deals all night. So here we are. It's a great night to be shopping because you got a $9,800 ring for $19.99. Is it supposed to work that way? No. Are you supposed to save $7,800 on one piece of jewelry? No. But it's happening right now. So $19.99, and like I said, for those of you that are new, because I know so many of you are, and we are so proud to be the fastest growing network in the world, and we are so proud to welcome so many new shoppers every day who haven't just discovered us yet. You know, we're not the big 24-hour place that's on, you know, bombarding you with jewelry all day long. We're here more selectively. Try it on again. Yes. Here it is on the hand one more time for you. Remember how beautiful it would be in yellow? I would say no on the rose gold. I'm going to kind of steer you away from the rose gold with this stone. I would say your white and your yellow gold are going to be your best choices here, and you'll love it either way you choose. But that is what a value at $19.90. Is it because our hand shot is so far away? I don't know what kind of gremlins were in here today, but something was going on. Were we finally doing those hosting tryouts? Yes. Go ahead. Yeah, it's coming next. The diamond piece. Yeah, it's up next. You know, just had to dig in a little bit. I had to dig in and say, let's get this one home first. Make sure you saw it, have all your questions answered, understand what it's all about, what it's going to look like. And again, here's the thing. With all that said and all those customizations, and even if you choose the weirdest gold color and the weirdest size in the world, we're still going to take it back from you. If you order it in rose gold in a size 2, and you're going, oh, that's the ugliest toe ring I've ever ordered in my life, then send it back. Send it back, and we have to eat the cost, and we just wasted like $9,900 on it, but that's okay. You still get that option, because if you think, oh, I bet you if they custom size it for me, or if they change the gold color, I bet you I can't send it back. You can. And I know that all of our longtime viewers, our vets, know this, but our new shoppers, which is such a big group of you these days, which is wonderful, don't know that, and don't understand that until you hear it. So this is it, guys. This is $19.99. I'm going to go back to that diamond, because now, of course, what's everyone doing? Going, where'd that fancy diamond go? So let's bring that back out and give you a great value here with this gorgeous rhombus cut diamond. And I'm going to show you all the different ways, of course, how it looks on the hand, the measurement, and on the neckline. But this is a really special diamond. Individually, it's going to be 1112178. It's our 35 point, but there are also 34 points. You are going to get 69 points total weight in diamonds here. And please do, again, choose your gold color. You don't have to leave it in the yellow gold. We usually opt to show bigger white diamond pieces in white gold. We usually do that. Why? Because we're showing off our quality. We're bragging a little bit. We're showing you that our diamonds are not brown diamonds. They're not yellow diamonds. They're not diamonds that have all kinds of body color to them. They're not. They're top quality. They're VS. We're showing you usually in white gold. This one's in yellow. We're showing you against a white backdrop. You know why everyone shows diamonds against black velvet? Typically, if you're walked into a store and they bring out, when you want to see a piece, they bring out the black velvet and they show everything to you with a black backdrop, so that hides any body color, all body color. So you're not looking at the yellowy color or the brown color. That is not what we do. We're not putting it on a tape recorded light box shot where then we're editing the color. We don't do that. Everything's live. We don't have anything taped. Everything's live. You know that because you see me put it down and pick it up, and that's the piece. So again, this is a stunning fancy cut rhombus cut diamond, not something you see every day. If you're thinking about this one, shall we blow it out? Oh, I've been doing that with everything, so yes, we're going to comply here. It's fabulous. Let me show it to you from a distance. This bail even has a nice large round brilliant diamond as well. So it carries the diamond weight right up through the very tippy top. Here's the length that you're gonna have. Then we'll show it to you on kind of that perfect everyday size, but not too big, but not too small. 1 inch top to bottom, exactly. Then we show it up against the neckline for you. Look how pretty that is. Oh, and when you see, there is something, guys, about this cut of diamond. When you see, oh, look at that. When you see this, I know it's hard to imagine when there's not a lot of light around, but when you see the, you know how a lot of you guys asked me about the emerald cut diamond I'm wearing? That is a very similar cut that is going to end up producing a lot of the similar light and patterns of light that you see with an emerald cut. So for those of you that see that dance that emerald cuts give you, this is very similar. There's a $29.99 price tag because it is such a large individual diamond. You know what we're going to do? $3,000, forget about it. We're going to make it a lot better than that. I want to make sure it goes. Who's ready? White, yellow, rose gold, 1 inch style, wear it every day. Great way to get a nice, big, impressive diamond. But it's also not $19.99. Here's the best part. It's not even $9.99. What? Oh, that's what I'm doing tonight. We have an hour left, and it's going to be the show. We basically have a 1 hour show tonight. It starts now. And it's not going to be what? I mean, the words are coming out of my own mouth and I'm questioning it. What is going on? Well, we're going to defy all those normal, wonderful TVON values. We're going even lower on this massive diamond. Nothing else left. We used to see rhombus cuts all the time, and now they're gone. That's why you don't see them anymore. This is it. This is all. And we're going to blow it out right here and now, and it's going to be better than even $950. We're blowing it out for $949. To the very first caller, take it if you love it. That is one dazzling, fancy diamond. I'm talking about the cutting. It's a fancy cut. You've heard of fancy colors, right? Usually diamonds are either round or an oval or a cushion, sometimes an emerald cut or an azure. This is a really unusual cut. Well, my Saturday plans just freed up. I don't have plans on Saturday night anymore. There goes my game 5 plans. Anyway, $949 on this one. Let me know. White, yellow, rose, I recommend white. If you wear nothing but yellow gold, you see it looks fabulous. It looks fabulous as it is. But You know, if you want it in white gold, I think it'll just look even better. I don't know. And you see the bail, they custom make the bail. So the bail is the exact shape. Did you see it? Because this portion, the entirety of the piece, has a little more of that elongation, what we call a kite cut or a kite shape. The bail is actually exactly like the rhombus cut. So really cool, right? That's just all those little specialty details are really what it's all about. It's what it's all about. And this is what we enjoy when it comes to custom pieces for you. Custom pieces that you're not paying custom prices for. All of that's happening, that's stunning, that's rare, that's specialty, all those different things are happening here, and $9.49 gets it to you. Shall we give it 30 seconds, and then we'll officially welcome you for our top of the hour. We're taking requests. And let me also add that if you are a diamond lover, like all white diamonds, nothing but white diamonds, gimme, 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 nothing but my white diamonds. Look at this. That's one earring. Look at that. You know that pendant's a good size. Look at that one earring. Wow. That is an earring. That's one of two studs that just, look at that. Look at that. That's a little light show, right? Oh, it's good. That's a 1 carat total weight. Actually, even bigger, 102. You're getting 51 points each as centers. Love that. So let's get on to it, guys. We got a big top of the hour for you. And we have a 58-minute show. At least what's left of it. Give us your request. Will, who's shopping over there with you? Susan. Hi, Susan. What about you, Joyce? Who's shopping over there? Who? D? Dean. D-E-A-N. What about you, Jess? Who was shopping with you a little earlier? Hi, Evelyn. What about you, Andy? Who's shopping over there? Oh, Mary. Okay, so thank you all so much. I know I'm not. Wait, what? Oh, Mary. At first I thought you said she got a handbag yesterday, and I was like, oh, how exciting. Oh my, she is a true fan and viewer of the show. That is great. I did not, Mary. I did not. What is wrong with me? I'm due, right? See, for me, it's very specialty. I didn't have anything like that. She's asking if I got a handbag yesterday, and she's asking that because it was a Tuesday. No, because it was National Handbag Day yesterday, my favorite holiday. No, I did not, Mary. I was disciplined. That doesn't mean that it won't happen tomorrow. You know, I like those special ones. So, you know, they don't always pop up when you want them to pop up. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for asking, Mary. I love that. All right, so welcome to the show. We've got an hour left, actually a little bit less, but who's counting? Glad you're with us on this Wednesday night. We are live from Los Angeles. I'm Lauren Blair. Nice to have you with us on a Wednesday. What's left of it? So we're going to show you a really, really, really special top of the hour. We've got, do you want to see those big diamond earrings? Because they're here. And there is there's 2 carats. 09. I only showed you one at a time because I didn't know if you could handle both at the same time, but in a couple of minutes we'll show them to you. Also have ruby, really affordable pair of Colombian emerald earrings, but I want to show you this band because I know it's a classic. We did just want to remind you, if you are just tuning in, let me tell you, we did have a yellow diamond wonder ring here earlier. It was just a real nice little encore. So we had a yellow diamond wonder ring. If you need to see that again, let me know. It actually was brought out by request. Didn't think we had any left available. We just got some new ones in. But it's last call on those yellow diamond wonder rings. They're only $8.88. They actually get less if you buy 2 or more, which is what you want to do with the wonder rings. We also have a diamond ring right here. Very important diamond ring. Take a look at this. This is going to be our triple row, and it's just classic elegance here, but it's a really, really special look. This is that nice, heavier, wider band, but we have to make sure with a piece like this that it's everyday wearable. Like there's something to be said for comfort, has to be built in when you've got rings that you're probably going to rock every day, right? That's what this is. And it's a really special style. It's not here very often. 111-0477 is going to be your item number. And it's also a carat 09. And then we're going to bring out those diamond earrings. So get ready. Got those big diamond studs coming up. And I mean, they're not even a stud anymore. They go way, what's better than a stud? What's better? We call them button earrings. So maybe not studly, but as cute as a button, same thing, right? They're good either way. So this is what's going to be coming up, those big diamond earrings. So we're just going on a little diamond wild moment here. We had the big pendant. We're going to get you all decked out from hand to neckline to ears. We'll get you all covered. But this is a 109 diamond band. I know some of you have seen it. We brought it out because it's been requested a lot of late. So maybe it's that anniversary coming up and you want to upgrade. Maybe it's that piece where you've got, something more simple or basic and you're ready to really get diamonds, right? Because a lot of people start with a classic gold band and they want to have something a little more dressed up. This is the way to do it. And it's a really, really important carat weight because not only that, it's not always about, remember, for anybody who's newer to the fine jewelry world, it's not always about a total carat weight. It's about how you get there, right? As I always say, it's not about the journey, it's about the destination. Or is it about the destination, not the journey? It's both, right? You got to learn to appreciate them all. And when we see a carat 09, we love it. That's a lot of great diamond weight, but it's how we got there, i.e., not with 109 individual one-pointers, instead, much larger stones. 3 rows, beautifully set, beautifully done, so that you get this rock star look when it's on the hand. So large, I would even say this could be a gentleman's style as well. If he wanted to have something with a lot of diamonds, here's what it looks like on, side to side on those diamonds, so you're not skimping there, right? We're not leaving the band exposed on the sides. It goes one side to the other. It's a major, major piece, and it's not even $29.99. And we were talking about this the other day, $25,000 a carat for VS diamonds in the retails of the world. I know VS diamonds are not easy to find, but they are $25,000 a carat roughly when you do. So think about it that way, you'd be spending a lot of money for that band. Plus something for the gold and the labor and all that. We're going to make this a rock star deal as well. For as beautiful as the ring is, we're making the value just as sweet. It's not even $1,000 to get. It's a heavier band. It's a wider band. It's got this great, look at that thickness. When do you see the back of a ring made with that kind of depth to the gold? That's key. Not to the point where you need to go up like a whole size or anything, just get your true size here. But that is, again, not the piece you're gonna have to worry about wearing through it over time, because, sometimes that happens, right? Where those little bands are so thin and basic in the back, sometimes you end up wearing right through it. After, wearing it every day for years, you don't have to worry about that. It's got that great feel, that great thickness. It's $9.99. If you'd like it. Just wanted to bring it out. We don't get to bring that very often, so had to bring that out. If you want to see that big sapphire and diamond collar, let me know. We've got rubies, we've got emeralds, we got the big diamond earrings. Yes. Flash the what? The back side of the pendant, sure. The rhombus cut, right? The big diamond piece we just had, sure enough. I think this one may be gone, but let's just show you the back side. This was one of the coolest built pieces, and I want to show you. That's the side profile. And then here's the back side. So do you see how they're actually replicating the design all the way through? They're creating basically a pendant underneath the pendant. So that, why? So that it doesn't twist or turn or fall to one side or the other when you're wearing it. It sits evenly, right? So you've got it perfectly anchored. If they didn't do that, it would sit a little flat, or it might actually not balance properly on the neckline. So that is how that last pendant is made so, so well. So you get a really nice, just again, if jewelry is not going to sit properly on, no point in wearing it. That's my strong belief. If it's not made well and it's not going to sit perfectly, then don't even bother putting it on your body, because then you're going to be messing with it, or it's going to be flipping around and turning, and you don't want that. You want it to look fabulous. Okay, so coming up, we'll get you some big diamond earrings here. We also have a tanzanite deal. So truth be told, before we get to the tanzanite earrings, or the big diamonds, I want to show you this big tanzanite, because this was here, it wasn't last week, I think it was the week before. It's very, very, very large. Thank you. It is extremely special. And it's a super rarity where it's got rid galore. I got to tell you, this is a last hour that is going to be a real wild one. And let's blow it out, because it was here for a lot of money, and that's why nobody called. I got to help you out here. This is item number 112-1934. It's going to be our 9 karat 13, and it's got a lot of diamonds with it. 128 is your diamond weight. I cannot wait for you to get a hold of this one, especially when I'm about to blow it out for one caller, because it was $99.99. There was no budging. There was no moving from that price. That's because it's a 9 karat 13. You just saw it here 2 weeks ago. There are reds on a different level than I've seen. Watch what's happening in the bottom, like 6 o'clock. Look at that. You know how there's actually, when you see that prong that's in the lower right, you see this hot pinky by the prong, which is normally what we call red flash. There's something else happening though, within the stone, a little bit to the left of that, where when you see it, it's even more intense, like a true red. A red flash component, I have not seen those levels of in any other blue wing prior to this. So this is, Museum Reserve, if we can fit that up here. It's the only pear-shaped Museum Reserve that we have. It is just a tough one to see the pear shapes. It also gives you, I'll tell you, if the budget is saying, you know what, you're probably gonna have to stick to a smaller carat weight and you'd like to ideally have a bigger collectible or a bigger stone or a bigger presence on the hand, it's tougher to do that unless you get a pear shape. Pear shapes give you a lot more look than they do carat weight. Some cuts are just blessed that way where they're ending up giving you a lot more visual than you actually pay for in carat weight. So pear shape's a big one for that. Rounds do the exact opposite. Rounds or square shaped stones, they tend to give you a little look that's less than what it weighs because of just the shape of it, right? This is going to be where you end up getting a lot more payoff to the look and the dimension, and we're going to blow it out right now because that's what we got to do. And you see those reds that are happening, that's not a trick of the eye or a trick of the camera or TV magic. That's the stone, the beauty of it, the quality of it, and yes, it was $99.99 and there was nowhere to go from there, nowhere to move. This is what it looks like on the hand. I mean, it is a statuesque larger piece here in that pear shape. I mean, it's really well done. And you see that incredible color and saturation level it brings. It is not even $99.99. We have a huge value here. It's just time. It's time to own it. It's time to grab it. It's also a night where we need a miracle to happen in 45 minutes. So how about this? It's not going to be even $4,999. There's your half off. Where are you saving half off on a stone that nobody else even has? Nobody else on planet Earth has to show you except for TVON. Nobody has this special collection. We're doing better than $49, than $39.99, and even this, to make sure it goes, we're going to get down to one of our strongest per carat price tags we've ever seen. And you are not just getting a small, insignificant diamond weight, you get a carat 28. There's a lot of gold supporting that stone. You can't have it any other way when it's that size. So all of that's happening. And it's not going to be $39.99. And have you already done the math? Don't worry. Don't stress yourself out. Math is for me to do. I'll do it for you because I'm not done. Doesn't even matter right now. We're going to continue to drop and drop and drop the price so that you don't even pay $39.99. But when I tell you there's a big value, when you're looking at what can I get that's not going to cost me what a 20 carat would, but it's going to give me the look of a 15, that's what you're getting here. If you want the ultimate collectible, remember we may not make it till the end of the year with still having Blue Wing Block Ds in our collection. So if you want one, now's the time to get one. It's not even 39 or 38 or 37 or 36. We're not even doing $35.99. This is the time to take it. Try it. See what you think. If it's not all that in a bag of chips, send it back. It's no problem. I won't blacklist you. It's just a matter of, do you love a value because you're getting a deal? I can't be anywhere but a big deal right now at this point of the evening. So how about instead of $35.99, you get it for $3,499 only? That will do it. Trapiche Emerald is here too. We've got one of those. We've got the Brazilian. I showed you a 28-point certified Brazilian Paraíba. It's still here and it's under $5,000. So if you are a collector looking to like clean up tonight, we've got those values for you. We have got the best of values I've ever seen here, and I've been here a long time. So this is it, guys. This is the chance to pick up what you're loving, save a ton of money doing it, get that piece for $34.99, which is, just so you know, a per carat level. I mean, think about this from this perspective. That's down to $380 a carat, and free diamonds, free gold. So you know nobody's topping that. Nobody's going to top the quality. So we should be theoretically getting a lot more money. We're not. We're giving you that huge value that nobody can touch. So Trapiche Emerald is on the way. I had my first Trapiche Ruby the other day. We're going to show you the big emerald right now. Here it is. Look at that stone. This is what is defying, though, the odds of emerald, because when you see a Trapiche, usually it is completely opaque. You don't see the glow through the segments between the striated wheel that you have. This is really important. Platinum piece, really heavy, 112-2104 is the odd number on this designer style, and it's going to be a huge carat 98 round Trapiche Emerald. So beautiful because nature creates this. It's that creation of a 6-spoked wheel or star that is not moving like an asterism moves. It's all fixed or stationary within the stone. Actually, it goes all the way through the stone, as a matter of fact, and it's also going to be 62 points in diamonds here. It is in a platinum setting. It is a one of a kind, and we will blow it out. And there's this lacy element to the way this builds, but it's not lightweight. I don't say lacy to give you the impression it's light or dainty. It's got a lot of heft to it. That is platinum, goes knuckle to knuckle, but really supported by that nice split shank you see there. And it is going to be a huge value right now in platinum. This is, guys, I'm going to show it to you. I don't write these bags, but that's the deal. It's a $9,999 price tag. I'm about to put a big black Sharpie all over this and make up my own low price for you, and it's going to be documented. And we're going to do this right now for $3,999 for a collector out there. And let me remind you, when it comes to collectibles, that's one of them. Here's another one of them, the Brazilian Paraíba we had earlier, and a cat's eye chrysoberyl, all here from earlier tonight that are still available. So if you want the Paraíba from Brazil, you got it. There it is, certified and all. And then we've got the cat's eye chrysoberyl, keeping in mind that these are all going to be $5,000 or less. Trapiche, cat's eye, Brazilian Paraíba, yes, they're all $49.99 or less. So this is the chance to pick them up. And I know you might have missed the first couple hours. I get that if you did. Here's what we have. This one's only $1,599 for the cat's eye. This one is $49.99 for the Brazilian Paraíba. That is the original source. It is our only round. And then there's the Trapiche Emerald in the middle at $39.99. Any one of those you'd like, they are one of a kinds. They are available and had to be recapped. Had to show you what those are all about to get a sense of, oh, she's bringing out the good stuff, and it's a Wild Wednesday, and now the price tags are so heavily reduced as well. So that's the beauty of it. And then let me know what you'd like to see. Requests are welcome. What can we show you here for the end of the night? We're almost there. We only have a little over the half hour left. We're ready to show you anything you'd like to see at all. How about some emerald earrings coming up? We'll go to beautiful, beautiful Colombian emeralds that are all faceted, that are so stunning. And this is that little bit of that star design we love to see in a stud. Now, forgive me, we just had 3 huge rings up there. We're gonna come on in and we're gonna zoom in on the beauty of this earring. And then I'm really hesitant to bring out the $10,000 diamonds, but let me know if anybody wants to see the $10,000 diamonds. We'll do it. I'm just, obviously we don't usually see studs like that, so we'll do it. But look at this. Woo, there they are. Let me refocus for you. Let me show off my cameraman skills here. And there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Anybody like our big emeralds, rounds, diamond cut, diamonds around them, little star design, but not too whimsical, just kind of like interesting, different, bold. Odd numbers 1, 1, 2, 12, 14. They are Colombian emeralds still. Some of the most expensive gem material you can buy if you're seeking out the best of emeralds. I'm going to go, well, I don't know what we're going to do. I just think, see, on a normal day, I'd put it up, I'd say $29.99 like a good host and just sell them. It's not going to happen tonight. They're not going to be $29.99. You are getting 30 points in round Colombian emeralds. You're also getting 28 points in diamonds. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, those aren't the biggest stones I've ever seen, they're emeralds that match in an earring, that are bright and clean. That alone is so priceless. Do you ever go into a store and go, where are your emerald earrings? And there are none. I've been doing this every day for most of my life, guys. There are very few emerald earrings to show you because matching them. It's one thing if you don't care about matching and you're just throwing them together, go ahead. But when you care about things like details and matching and the finer points of jewelry construction, you want stones to match. You shouldn't do it if you can't do it right. That's where we have a struggle to get you emeralds that match perfectly. When it's done, it's worth something. And you have that something be $29.99. Forget about it. We're not doing $29.99. We're going to make it even better, even easier, and they're not even $999 because this is a night when we got to make really, truly headlines with these discounts. Can't leave anything here for the rest of the night. And we're certainly not going to leave these emeralds when you know it's something that a lot of people seek out and don't have. They look for years, don't get. It's a May birthstone with April's birthstone. It looks beautiful because it's beyond just a basic stud. You've got this more interesting design to it. We'll show them to you on. We'll show them to you on a measurement. We'll give you all the details, but we better get the price better than $9.99 because that's not going to sell them. And it should, and it normally would, but tonight's different. And we got to make sure you get a superstar of a deal. There they are, 3/8 inch top to bottom, post at the top, butterfly backing, make them $499. First caller, that's it. $499. I'll pop one on for you really, really quickly without the backing so you can at least get an idea, a little better idea of the size, so you're not sitting there awkwardly at home putting a ruler up to your ear trying to figure out in the mirror what they're going to look like. It'd be easier to just have Lolo put them on and show them to you like that. So there they are up close and personal, no backing though. So again, they're just kind of hovering there. But they're going to go all the way into your piercing and be that great look with that beautiful dynamic green that we love to see. And before they fall, there you can see the color and the glow they give. So back to the wheel we'll go. Last call on those, $499. Any questions, requests? Anybody want our beautiful trapiche or our beautiful Brazilian Paraíba? Or maybe you got to get that cat's eye Carissa barrel. And then here we go. Diamond earrings. We're bringing them out. We're going to go a little holiday special. It's not Friday and it's not November 24th, but I could do a little Black Friday special right now that you're not going to see in October, November, or December, except for right here, right now, in this moment. So let's bring out some big diamond studs. They're the largest we have. These look, you know when we bring you the 2 carats and they're $10,000? Well, this is a little bit more ornate than that. The question is, are they going to sit upright on their own? Because they're so big, they might get a little bit heavy for our, for the post to just sit upright. But let me try my best here with 112-1707. This is a very large earring. And please reserve judgment fully until you do see them on the ear. I want to show you all the perspectives here. This is wild. This is going to go in the same place those emerald earrings just did, and those were plenty of, a really nice size. Look what you have, and this is what's going to happen when they're rounds. They're just going to roll a little bit, but we got to make sure you see what this is all about. This starts with a bigger diamond in the center than our normal studs do. Our normal studs are 1 carat total weight. We sell them every day of, well, I'll put it this way. I haven't seen them in a while. They've been rumored to go up in price, as diamonds are. But historically, I'm not telling you anything you don't know if you've watched me at all. For the last 7 years I've been here, I've sold our 1 carat by themselves, not a lot of gold, nothing else around them. 1 carat, meaning 50 and 50. I've sold them for $19.99 for as long as I've been here. This is a bigger version. They're bigger stones in the center. They're 51 points each. Then you get, that means a carat or 2 total. And then we have given that an extra 107 in that double halo around each one. So you're getting 209 total weight. This is not for the faint of heart. This is for somebody who wants a big earring. Now, if you've ever thought about getting that size earring in a single stone, ooh, we need to talk because you got a lot of money. Because that size, if that was 1 stone, let me show you. I'm going to stay right there, Tone. I'm just going to grab one here and show you from a distance away what that looks like if it were a ring. If that were 1 stone in a ring on my hand, that diameter overall, that would be approximately, it'd be about a 9 or 10 carat. Not everybody, and by the way, there's 2 of them. So what, 20 carats total weight? That's going to be a pricey stud. This gives you the look of, but I'm going to tell you, a 20 carat diamond weight, a 10 carat diamond weight, it's never going to give you as much brilliance as this will, because more diamonds equal more brilliance. I'm going to give you an opportunity here. They're in any gold you want, Tony, any gold. White, yellow, rose, I'm not going to restrict you here. I can't afford to have somebody bow out because they don't like the gold color. If you are committed to yellow or rose gold, get the yellow or rose gold, no problem. But this is what I'm going to tell you. With 209 in diamonds, this is obviously something that I had 2 choices tonight. Skip it entirely, save them till we're in holiday shopping mode, and forget about the fact that tonight I'm probably not getting $14,999 for an earring. That's what they're supposed to be. Instead of skipping them and saving them for another day, I gave you a preview, I flashed them, suddenly the phone lines lit up. What was everyone calling about? It was because they wanted to see these earrings. They wanted to own the earrings. Now, I don't think anybody was expecting $14,999. It's not a price tag we see very often because this is not a level of earring we see very often. I'm going to make this a much better value right now. Forget about a better value. I'm going to leave it up to you. You're going to pay what you want. You ever walk into a jewelry store and say, here's what I like, but here's what I'll pay? Security will come up real fast. You're going to be escorted out of there. This is what we're going to do. You're at home, I'm up here, let's do something wild. I'm not going to make this $15,000 earring $15,000 because that's one way to just let them sit there and never go. I want to make sure they go and tonight. So like I said before, consider this Black Friday. Consider this the biggest shopping day of the year. Consider what I'm about to do as a real, probably bad idea that's going to be the best idea you've ever seen because you're going to get a chance to own them for a whole lot less because I'm going to give you, hold on, guys, we got people on the phone lines already. Do you want them at $14,999? If you do, great, they're done. Gone, centered post, butterfly backing, nice ample size butterfly backing. Here's the important thing, you got to see the measurement. That's what it looked like. Woo, that's good. I mean, I wear a big diamond, right? And you guys are always saying, more big diamonds, please. We don't have anything. But this is what I can do in a big diamond earring. Look at that. It's a 1/2 inch. When do you see an earring that's a 1/2 inch in diameter? What's up? You got a request, so you're not on the earrings. He just wants to see a single row wonder ring. Good, we'll show it next. The Paraiba next, you got it. Here's what welcome to the show, everybody. Glad you're with us. You've missed 2 hours and 26 minutes, but I'm so happy you're here now. Look at that. Oh, that's a big earring. That's a wild, wild, wild earring. You know what we're going to do? You're in charge. It is not going to be $15,000. We're not even going to start at $10,000 because I'm going to put them on the auction block. It's the only way to get you in. It's the only way to make this happen because I am not allowed, not authorized to do pricing like what I'm about to let you do. You're going to price, not me. And this is not going to be $10,000 to open. Let's go back up close. Then we're going to show the Paraiba. Hold on, let's get that, because I'm always worried, Will, that someone's going to snap it up in a second here while they're waiting to see it. So I better show it right now. And then we'll show that single row wonder ring that's been requested as well. And we'll do it all because everything's got to go, right? Did they miss the Paraiba entirely, Will, or do they just need another look? Because I don't know. Should we present it again with graphics and everything? That's the Paraiba. Yeah. Wonder ring. Hold on, because I gotta get the diamond earrings out here first. I can't jump all over the place because everyone will be mad. But that's the one that's already been presented. And then we'll have the wonder ring coming up, which is a single row coming up. That's the Paraiba. We'll have them take a look at how bright it is. I know I can only put it on as a pinky ring because it's a 4 right now. So let me just try it on there. Oh no, that's the Paraiba. That bright, gorgeous glow. Remember, AIGS cert with it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do on the diamond earrings. I'm not doing, that's all the graphics for the Paraiba, which I think is gone. And we're going to do something crazy wild right now, right here, at this very moment on these earrings. They're not $10,000. They're not even $5,000. This is going to be an auction. Otherwise, I cannot put this price together. We offer almost every day, and I'm sure you'll see them. I can't guarantee you they're going to be the same price, but we offer the basic studs. This is not the basic stud. This gets you a carat 07 in addition. We have a lot of people on the phone lines. I am not going to make these $5,000 or $4,000, okay, or $3,000. You have to promise me that when you see this value, you're going to do your best to dial that phone number so you don't miss out on this deal. Because I've been doing this a long time. Diamonds only go up in price. VS diamonds are really near impossible to find in today's world that are natural. These are not lab grown. This is one of those miracle deals that you're here at the right place at the right time, and that's now. It's not $3,000 to start. We're going even lower because I can't go through another don't get an open auction. So here we are taking them even less than $3,000. They're not even 29 or 28 or 27. Oh, this is just gonna, this could be my undoing right here. And I realize I have one earring out because I just tried it on for you. You'll see them again on the ear. They're massive. They're a 1/2 inch in overall top to bottom, side to side diameter. And they're not 27 or 26. We're gonna go to crazy, crazy, crazy low here just to make sure we get a lot of people on the phone lines. It's a $10 increment after we get the open end. Trust me, we will. Because there's not a diamond value anywhere in existence on this earth like this one. And it's not $2,600 either. I hear Jess in the back over here going, she's going lower. She's on the phone with somebody who wants to bid, I think at 5, and Jess is going, I think she's going even lower. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's happening. It's not even $2,600. to start. I need callers right now, because we're going to make it $2,500 to start, and we're going to see where it goes. $10 increments. Brazilian Paraíba is gone. The single row wonder ring is next, and this one is $2,500. Okay, we have no open. 60 seconds. And we could be at the point where you could get them at the open. Theoretically, that could happen. There is potential here with no bidders yet, thus far, to get these at $2,500. That is a crime in diamonds. Never happens. Not in gold, not in diamonds, not in jewelry. The basic studs that are smaller go for $19.99. You know the most simple stud we do? It's been a great value for years and years and years. They're $19.99 for a single 1 carat total weight. This is not a single 1 carat total weight. It's a carat or two, and then you get another 107. And we're looking for $2,500 on the forever, wear it every day, forever and ever earring. That is just about the most important way you can get, because most people are not going to get a diamond in a singular style that big. That is the fact. So I'm going to try one on again. Yes. And who got it? Dean, thank you. Is he new tonight? Is he new? I've never heard the name before. Well, I've heard the name before, just not shopping here. It's probably my next door neighbor. Do you have the open? No, Janelle's on the other side. She's on tour too, so yeah. So we're good. She's busy. She's performing goodness knows where tonight. Do you have 25? You know this by now, Will. How long you been here? Let's go over. Oh my goodness. Will. What? Just wait a minute. You had someone bow out. They don't get to play now, or do they? They're like, let me see them one more time on the ear. Andy, what are you doing back there? Thinking about these? Anybody want to open it up at 25? No. But because this is the problem. We can't have a one and done. You know what happens with one and dones. We can't have a one. Do we have? No, we don't yet. We're still verifying. No, I'm waiting on official word here. I'm going to hold one up to the ear again, because they want to see them again on the ear. There they are. Oh, well, that's what one looks like. Oh, that's so amazing, isn't it? We're looking for the open. Do we have 25? Wow, what an earring. Oh, I can't believe this. Where else? How else do you get an earring of that size? And I know this is harder to see. We're not up close. This is just to give you a size estimate. What would they look like on? This is not a second, third, fourth, fifth piercing earring. It's too big. It's just too big for that. Too big a diameter. But this is a wow. Do we have 25? Hey guys, I think we got the open and nothing more. And I know we have one caller on the line who's patiently waiting for a wonder ring. They caught me right in the middle of this debacle. So here we go, back up close. And now I just played pinball with the earrings, but it didn't go far. It's all okay. Any questions? We have the open at 25. I have official confirmation. We do have the open. Can understand why we have to do a couple extra steps to verify here, because I'm in danger of selling these at the open, which obviously will, you know how we've talked about half off? That would have been $7,500. What would it be? How about 75% off? We are still, we're under 70, we're more than 75% off what you should be paying rightfully here at TVON. We have the best diamond values anywhere. These are not lab grown. These are not crystals. They're not CZs. Love them. All those are great. They're all great. They're all great. They're all out there. I'm not going to disparage anybody who wants one or the other. But this is VS material from the earth. These are mined out of the ground, the rare deal, the real deal, the ones you're going to have, as they say, forever. Diamonds are forever. They're also durable. Not that it matters when it's an earring. Unless you're wearing them in a boxing class, you're good. You're good to go, but they're fabulous. They're the largest ones we do. When I have a 2-carat diamond earring here, which is seldom, but it happens, where there's a 1 carat and a 1 carat, they still don't give you this size, okay? So you could even see a 2-carat total weight, right, where there's a carat in each ear. They're nowhere near this size. I'm telling you, without spending a fortune, a literal fortune, you can't get this big a look in an earring stud. You just can't do it. This is where you're getting that huge look. You're paying very little, obviously, because of this madness that's going on. $2,500 we do have. So what I'm going to do is, I was checking to see if we have anybody trying to get through. Looks like we do. Bear with us, light operators. Half of them are on waiting on hold for another ring, the Wonder Ring that's next. Half of you are dealing with other things. I have got a last call. We're going to get you through. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. This is obviously not supposed to happen. You don't get diamonds. 209 in diamonds. VS with those stones. The center stones are major. It's 51 and 51 in the center. So that's not exactly inexpensive. And they're all round brilliance. The ideal cut Tolkowski round 58 facet beauties. That is the classic. You're going to have them forever. If you give those as a gift, let me just warn you. I think if you, like if it's someone you're close to and you share financial responsibilities in the household, they're going to probably be mad. They're going to think you spent $100,000 on these earrings. They're going to say, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? You're not going to check with me before you make a purchase, but I love them. This is the kind of thing. Anybody who knows diamonds and knows jewelry knows what something like this should cost, real life scenario, real world pricing. And I was watching That Crazy Girl on a Wednesday night and I got a deal. What can I tell you, honey? This is it. This is it. You got 2 minutes to dial. Take a look. Last call. 2 minutes, we sell them. 2 minutes. What's up? Anybody nobody verifying. Did anyone hang up because they couldn't get through? And Joyce, you're still over there waiting on the Wonder Ring. Thank you. Who's that? Who's got so much patience? Hi, Patricia. Did she see the yellow diamond Wonder Ring we brought earlier? Did it inspire her to call me for the single row white diamonds? We'll bring it on out. 92 seconds to get you in. Dial early, please. There's a delay so that Tony can go back and edit this whole. Just delete this show, Tony. This show doesn't need to live online forever and ever, does it? Does it? I'm afraid that I'm going to lose all my diamond certifications. I think the GIA could revoke my degrees tomorrow. I think if anybody, no one's seeing this show, right? Nobody watches the show. If anybody sees this, every accreditation I have is going to be revoked tomorrow. Diamonds don't go on sale. Diamonds don't get discounted. This doesn't happen to diamonds. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, it looks like they're going at 25. We have 50 seconds to make it official. If you're trying, hustle. Dial in as quickly as you can. Mad dash dialing. This is the time because everybody who sees the broadcast tomorrow on a recording, because Tony's not going to delete it, and then people are going to see it at their leisure on their lunch break tomorrow, and they're going to call in going, can I get those diamonds? No! Well, yeah. We could probably make them again some point, maybe 6 months from now, charge you $15,000. But Lauren had them. Nope, that was just, nope, that's a lot. Nope, that happens on the show. This is not normal. Not normal. Final call, last chance, 25, going once, 10 seconds remaining. Anybody else thinking about it? I have one thing to say. Congratulations. I have now a second thing to say. I wish I could buy diamonds the way you guys buy diamonds. I can't. I know. I'm the host of the show. I'm in the business. I can't buy diamonds like this. Congratulations. They're gone. Enjoy. Patricia, thank you for your patience. And for anybody else who would like the single row diamond Wonder Ring, here it is. Single row, big stones, all round brilliance. Item number is 1110527. Thank you on those diamond earrings. Seriously, I wish I could buy diamonds for that price. I'd have a lot more diamonds in my collection if I could. Okay, 60 points in our fabulous single row. This is great for people who just think that maybe the double row is going to be a little too big or too large, or, or if you're trying to, again, stack, or maybe you just want to try one. Try this one. And it's not that it's a single row with insignificant diamonds. They're all bigger stones individually at 60 points. But we can sit here and count the diamonds so you know exactly how big they all are, because we've got what? 2, 4, maybe 5 on each side plus the center there. Is it? I feel like it's more, but no. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I thought it was 13. But I never like to go on memory because I try to store all the different specs on all the different rings in my head, and you never know if that memory is going to be super strong, because my mom likes to joke with me, I've forgotten about, ex-boyfriends completely. just completely forgotten. So it's not the best memory, but on some things it works. 60 points, 13 stones. So really, really, really important. She's like, you don't remember him? I'm like, no. She's like, you don't remember him? I never met him and I remember him. Okay, Mom, thanks. Okay, thanks for that. But this is where, again, each stone, to my point, is almost 5 points. So they're big. You get white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, and you've got a really special VS diamond band and a million ways to wear it. You do it like you do all the other Wonder Rings, by itself, nested together, stacked, whatever you want. Get two, because it's affordable, and that's going to give you the true stackability we love of the Wonder Ring. It's why it's called the Wonder Ring. And it's also not going to be $9.99 with those large diamonds. Do you know that ring, that out of all the many iterations we have of our Diamond Wonder Ring, the WR, it actually is the largest diamonds we have in any. Yeah, including the original, the OG, the 103. We have all smaller diamonds. Yeah, we do. We have, this is the one with the most significant individual stones. So Patricia, great choice. It's very wearable, great for gifting as well. It's not $9.99, $8.99, $7.99. We're gonna blow it out. It's a great value already, but if we can make it better, and let me show you how it's finished on the inside all the way through. That's all solid, mirror finish gold, inside and out. That is gonna be $699 instead. $699. That is a great value. Thank you for requesting it. Yes, of course, trying it on for extra, extra, extra. Here we go. This is going to be, and I'm so sorry I only have one. Some of these pieces, when they're not planned for the show, we don't have a lot in the studio here to show you, because obviously this is one we would normally want to show you a couple together. But you can see here what one looks like facing one way. Now again, if you want to get the rain guard action, you get the other one, you put it the other way. So you have the other one pointing this way out, and then your other ring, whatever it may be, goes right in the middle. You nest them or nudge them together. You just get them all cozy and tight, and they sit beautifully. It's just one of those weird little things that just seems to work with everything, no matter what the shape or size of your other rings are. They just all stack so well together. So $6.99 on that one. And that's for Patricia and anyone else who'd like one, because we do have a little bit of quantity in the white, the yellow, and the rose on diamonds. So huge value there. And yes, that one right now is a size 7, but you know we can size that easily to any size you need. Yeah, it's just a fabulous piece. It really is. So that's going to be $6.99, and then that's the white gold, which of course tends to be the most popular with our diamonds, but an opportunity for you to change it up. Get whatever. I always like to say you can match it to your current jewelry, or you can instantly create two-tone looks. Let's say most of your jewelry wardrobe is yellow gold, and maybe you're starting to get into the white metals a little bit more, and you want to tie it all together. Why not buy the Wonder Ring? By adding that to it, you can just instantly create a two-tone look or a bicolor look. You can do that if you'd like. $6.99. Andy, who was shopping with you over there? Who? Gary, hi, from where? Kentucky. Hi, Gary, thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you shopping tonight. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you being with us on a busy Wednesday night. Appreciate you guys so much. 10, 11, 23. Will, you need any questions answered? We're good to go. All right, $6.99. We'll give it 30 seconds here, and then we got to move on. About 16 minutes left in the show. Not a lot of time. Yellow diamond, let me just flash it. In case you missed it, I showed it in the first half hour of the show. This is what it looks like if you get the 2 rows in the yellow diamonds. And this is $8.88. So that's going to give you 54 points in the yellow diamonds. You can wear it the same way, do the same things, you have the same versatility to it, but that's in obviously the bright, vivid, neon nature of those perfectly matched yellows. Double row, 54 points, get 1 or 2, but this one's only in yellow gold. But this also just gives you an idea, yellow gold with the diamonds. So I'll kind of, if you see that in the vicinity, you can kind of picture what that's going to look like in yellow gold a little bit. If you're struggling a little bit picturing what that Wonder Ring would look like in yellow gold, that'll give you a better idea. This yellow diamond version is available for $8.88. There's a better value if you get 2 or more. It's basically, we're going to give you essentially another deal off. It's going to be 2 for $16.99. So it's going to basically be $8.50 per ring if you get 2 or more. So an extra savings when you decide to put them together. So that's available on the yellow diamond version that we did have earlier, about 2 hours and 15 minutes ago. So that's still available for you, also by request. So some Wonder Ring requests tonight, which is great to see. Have a few pieces that are still remaining. And really important to just remind you, platinum and diamonds, ruby and platinum here in pendants. Had a great looking, remember we even had a Swiss blue variety in topaz earlier. Don't see that very often. Had our patriotic ruby, diamond, and sapphire band. Had a beautiful triple row diamond band, all available. Everything I mentioned, for the most part, it's under $2,000 of what I just mentioned. So really good values. Still have that trapiche. Have a real rock star of a ruby here. Just undeniable quality, 203 in our Burma. Had a 203 the other day, but it didn't have quite this much diamond weight. I know so many of you loved it. We had the signature mounting the other day. Thanks, Patricia. Joyce, did that help her out? Good. Did she get one? Did she get two? Just one? That's all she needed? Thank you, Patricia, so much. Enjoy it. Appreciate the request. Let's talk about this 2 carat 03. This is a size very similar to what we brought out the other day. The last one I had, though, was in the signature mounting. This is still a signature mounting. It just happens to have more diamond weight to it. It's item number 1120269. And this is going to be the 203 that has 179 in diamonds. So still classic. Double halo, still has that wider side band detail with the pave. So all you're going to see when you wear it are just diamonds in every direction. But it's also going to be a carat 79. So it upgrades. Just for the record, the signature mounting that I'm speaking of has 128. So this gives you quite a bit more diamond weight, about a half carat more. And then one of the most pristine crystalline rubies. And FYI, this is the one you're going to get. Like, we don't do that whole, like, hey, we're going to show you this and send something completely different. This is the ring you see. Okay. So the beauty of this is, sometimes speaking of that, sometimes when you get a sale discounted price that goes like crashing down to nothing, you have a final sale where you have to keep it. This is the beauty of this one, is that that's what you get. I know you're going to be impressed. Listen, you got to like the best rubies. If you're looking for opacity in ruby, that is not what you're getting here. You're getting top level, high quality ruby where it's transparent all the way through. You see nothing but the glow in the color. It is flashing those secondary blues. Okay, so Ferrari red, not Porsche red. That's key. Lolo versus Brian. My brother's into Porsches, I'm into Ferraris. We're never going to ever see eye to eye on that. So that's how we are. The Italians do a different red than the Germans do. They just do. And that's what their signature colors are. If you go to the nail salon, one red is different than the other. Red. So that's the whole thing. With Burma, it's distinctive. It's a blue red. It's a juicy, rich blue red. It's known as the best. It's the pinnacle. Look at that. You've got the clarity. You've got, that's what really is making it so special. It's the clarity. It's the beauty. It's that fiery element, and it's one only. It's finished on the inside, and I'm going to drop it for no reason. Then no other reason than that I got to get it at home. We've got to send this out. And it's as crystalline, as transparent from the back as it is from the front. By the way, Will, you did have a new shopper there, shopping multiple times tonight? Oh, yeah, with Steve. And where's he calling from? Yeah, I want to hear about these. Nice warm welcome to our new shoppers, because we have so many. He's in Michigan? Oh. Perhaps a fellow car lover, who knows, maybe, just saying. But this is going to be, thank you, welcome, Dean. This is going to be our 203, tons of diamond weight. First caller on this one, you're going to get it right now. $13,999. Yeah, I'm not kidding. That's where it should be. We are really taking our top ruby here. Yeah, there's bigger stones. Yeah, there's smaller stones. But top quality is here because you get it all. The size, the color, the clarity, all of it. The origin is top notch, and it's not even going to be $39.99. There is, now $10,000 I will gladly save you. But we're going to make it even more savings than that. We have about 11 minutes left in the show. This is the time when you got to make decisions on what you've seen tonight. 3 hours of jewelry, a lot of it here. Take what you love. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't even wait till 10 minutes after the show, because pieces go at the end of the night. So this is when, if you need to see something again, we got the air time for another 11 minutes, and then we're out of time. We don't see you back here until tomorrow. Same time, same place, 7 o'clock Pacific time. Keep that in mind. We'll see you then. But this is going to be better than 39, better than 38, better than 37, better than 36, better than 35.99. We have one, and it's $3,499, and you're getting everything. I mean, we can go on and on and on and on, but that is the ruby to own right there. I'm as close as we can get without blocking any of the diamonds because I want to show off that clarity of that stone. It's everything. It's $34.99. That's it. One caller. Good luck. That's what we got. And is there anything else we can recap here that we want to see one more time? If you're kind of thinking about something, I suggest just seeing it again. Always helps to make the decision yes or no a little bit easier. Just, seeing it, getting any questions you might have answered. I mean, these are really gorgeous pieces of fine jewelry. So got to make sure we got you all covered here and make sure you know everything there is to know about your fabulous pieces of jewelry. Here's your last call on this one, $34.99. That's got to go. Do you want to see one more diamond piece in platinum? This is here. That's cool. It's a cluster of diamonds together on some satin finished platinum. This is the bit, I don't know if I have anything prettier to show you than that. That's a really, now that the Brazilian Paraíba's gone and the earrings are gone, the diamond earrings are out of here. Let's see. I think that's my best looking stone here to show you. Like that is just a prize. And when you think about the world of collectible rubies, I realize there's a lot of rubies out there. Every store worth its weight is going to have some kind of ruby action. But you're seeing mostly Vietnamese, Thai stones, or Mozambique stones. Nothing really wrong with them, except none of those are going to be the best. Burma is the heavily, heavily, heavily known favorite. It is the best worldwide. Everybody knows that. It's just something you know. It's a simple, basic fact of rubies. Nothing is going to compare to Burma, today's Myanmar as we know it. This is that specialty golden triangle mogok material that is just second to none in its quality. And you see it right there. It just looks fantastic. Another look at it on the hand here. You got to see this. This is just beautiful. It just is. When you get transparency like that, when it's on the hand from a distance away, and I'm essentially blocking any light from penetrating the stone, because it's like that's remarkable to see when it's on the hand to get that level of clarity like you have. It is a stunning stone. You will not be disappointed with it. I can tell you that right now. You cannot be disappointed with it if you're a ruby fan and you want quality through and through. It's delivering right there in all its glow and glory. So that is $34.99. I had the same price on a smaller stone the other day with a lot smaller diamond weight, and it sold quickly. And that's because that was a value. And now this is a value. And even more so when you're really upping that diamond game as you're getting with the carat 79. Anything we can show you? Tell you what, I'll just put up what's here and you take what's left, okay? We'll do something I rarely do. Why? Because I usually don't have anything left at this point in the show. I do tonight. So I'm going to show you what I have, and you're going to take them. That's how we're going to do it. And if you have any questions, we can show them up close and do all of that. But these are the important pieces here. That ruby, for the moment, I know we're verifying on it, so I'm just waiting to hear on that one. Also had this icy bright Swiss blue topaz earlier. That's all of $5.99. To get that round that's got the double faceting. It's a checkerboard faceting that is really, really beautiful. And then we've got a gold quartz. This is gold, 24 karat gold. Embedded within a quartz stone. That's a 382, one of our larger stones there. That one's down to $15.99. It has yellow and white diamonds with it on the sides. Then we also have a more patriotic selection here that we started the show with. It was always a bad omen when the first item doesn't go. That's when we know we're in trouble. That's going to be an 888 deal in 18 karat gold with the rubies, the beautiful sapphires, and the diamonds. All diamond cut rounds in that 3-row ring. And speaking of 3 rows, even have the classic 3-row diamond ring with a carat 09 to show you. That's here as well, and that's going to be under $1,000. So we've got anything you'd like. I'll walk you through those prices one more time. Here's the gold quartz at $15.99. Here's the triple row diamond band for $9.99. Our $34.99 ruby prize right there. Here are rubies, diamonds, and sapphires together. Very red, white, and blue USA patriotic right there. $888. That one's also an 18 karat gold. Then we have our blue topaz right behind it at only $5.99 for something that it's just a stone we don't see all that often, and we're so thrilled to bring it to you tonight. So those are just a few of our recaps pieces that must go. And there's also a Trapiche emerald. We saw this one for $39.99 earlier. That's a really good one. Talk about a rarity. That's our 198 round Trapiche. That is here. It's in platinum. Also have a really special, you know what, you didn't see this, but I can make it a deal real quick. This is our big diamond. It's a champagne diamond pear shape. So let me just show you this one here. It's a pear shape. It's got that really pretty, almost champagne with a little bit of orange and red. It's in a cool bridge. You know what? Just to show this to you up close might be important here. Let me just skip these for a minute. Put this up close and personal where we can zoom in because the artistry of the design is really pretty. It's 11222176. You've never seen it before. And let's get in close. Let's look at that. That is a specialty diamond. It's a champagne. But it's rich. It's not dull. It's not light. It's not like a pastel barely there brown. It's got a really nice tone to it. This is going to be all platinum and 18 karat gold. The setting is where you get the 18 karat yellow. I see a little smudge on a crown facet, so I'm just going to give it a polish here. It's platinum and 18K. It's a carat 35 in just the center. A carat 35. You also have the round brilliance and the baguettes running around it. That's going to look, it's funny because it looks like a wonder ring has been added, but it's all built in. It's all one ring. Everything you see in the white metal is platinum. It's a carat 35 pear-shaped VS1 diamond. It's actually got that specific VS1 grading to it. It's also going to be 83 points inside diamonds as well. What were they talking about, Will? Okay. Yeah, the ruby is down to its lowest price, guys, and it may already be gone. The ruby is not, yeah. If I had it for $10,000, yeah, go ahead. Make an offer $7,500, you'd be thrilled, right? I already do all the discounting for you. So that's that, guys. We don't, yeah, I do every last discount I give you. This one is platinum and 18K, carat 35, 83 points in diamonds. That's where you see the beauty of the baguettes going right on through and underneath. And that is a VS1 center stone. So really special pear shape. I'll blow it out right now. Remember, you're getting an upgrade there in the size. We usually see stones top out at 1 carat. This being a carat 35, very special. Let's blow it out for, you know what? I'm just going to show it to you. Here's the price. Would you like something different? Just to that point of, I'm going ultra, ultra low. That's $7,000. I'm taking it lower just to make something move here at the end of the night. If there's anything, again, we do have 3.5 minutes left in the show. If there's anything else you need to see, let me know. Any questions you have, call. But this is not going to be $69, $59, $49, even $39.99, and we're looking at a very large size of a natural color of diamond, being that it is not a carat and a quarter, but a carat 35 in size, and it's all natural, and it's not even going to be $39.99. We're going to blow it out right now for only $2,999. That's it. It's $29.99, and it's going to go to one caller only. Good luck. That's it. $29.99 gets it to you. It's platinum and 18K. It's just the 18 karat yellow gold is only used for the setting of the center. The rest is in that solid platinum. It stays as is. We're going to size it for you, but the metals are going to stay that way. And look at that intensity of that pear shape. That is why VS1 means a lot of clarity for a big stone. That is why you're going to get such a fire and a presence and a brilliance to it. And under $3,000. End of the show. Got to make some jewelry go. So the values tonight have been incredible. Thank you for shopping, one and all. We appreciate you being with us. Hey, we're back to do it again tomorrow night. So we are going to see you guys at 7 o'clock Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central time, 10 p.m. Eastern. So please remember to be with us. If you enjoy jewelry, just hang out with us. You know, it's okay to just hang out, take a look, see what we got. A lot of brand new designer pieces are coming your way. I'm hoping the 71-point Paraíba from Brazil should be here tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the day. So we'll have that tomorrow. It's our biggest one left. It's our largest by far. So we'll have that tomorrow for you, I hope. And we've got a last minute 35 or so in the show. Thanks again for being with us. Give us a call if you have any questions, because whether you want a diamond band for $9.99, a beautiful patriotic ruby sapphire diamond combo for $8.88, gold quartz $15.99, blue topaz $5.99, and then we've got our ruby here at $34.99 for the most clean, beautiful, bright ruby you could ever imagine seeing. So again, please join us tomorrow at 7 o'clock Pacific time. That's 9 Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. We got 3 hours of crazy good jewelry, amazing values. This whole month has been, I'll tell you, ever since October hit, I've seen values I've never seen in 21 years of doing that. So this is really exciting. It's a great time to be shopping, getting maybe a little jump start on what your holiday wish list is. Think about what you want, right? Not always for gifting, but just, you know, to treat yourself for all those gatherings that you want to feel extra special for. This is a great time to be shopping with these values. So make sure you take advantage. Give us a call. We're here for a few minutes after we go off the air as well to help you out. And we're always busy, you know, selling these last minute one-of-a-kinds here at the end of the night. Yeah, let's turn it around, point down, or do you mean the inside? This is what it looks like point down, and you mean the inside? There's the inside of the ring, which you see all that platinum. This is a bridge. I mean, like we see a lot, but it's done in platinum. It's our first bridge ever, actually, that we've seen with platinum, but it does look, it ends up looking like you have a solitaire with a wonder ring placed already around either side. It is fabulous, but it's got that great weight because of the platinum. It's verifying right now. Thank you so much again. Thank you one and all. Appreciate you being with us tonight on this Wednesday. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow, same time tomorrow, 7 o'clock Pacific time. From all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Good night.